It's the final dungeon.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Gosh, the atmosphere
Also,
here
hello,
is
chat.
so
Yeah, I hope
creepy and
everyone watching's having a
unsettling.
good morning. Well, it's morning for
It's been
me. I
here
don't know
so
what
long,
fucking
and
time it is
yet
for you guys.
there
I am a
shouldn't even be
pathological.
staff around. Why is it so silent?
Listen,
Yeah?
Fig, the only reason I lied to you is for reasons outside of my control. So, so for context, we'd actually planned a Lethal Company stream 2 weeks ago. And then nobody set reminders, so everyone involved in the collaboration kind of just fucking forgot.
Uh,
Until one of us who didn't forget pinged us
Gleam of old
2 hours ago saying, "Hey, you guys are still up for the Lethal Company stream in 2 hours, right?"
oh.
And then we all collectively went, "Huh?"
Huh?
And that's when I told you, "Hey, apparently we were supposed to have a Lethal Company stream tonight, so my bad. We might have to cancel on Honkai." And then
And
it turned out
then,
only 3 of us remembered. And of those 3, including myself, 2 of us remembered only after we got pinged.
stream forth the gleam of old blades.
does it really count as remembering then?
That totally does. Anyway, so what I had told Fig at the time is that he asked me, are you going to stream more Morrowind tonight? And I'm like, no, Saturdays we stream Honkai. The cops are here to arrest me for my crimes. And then,
How dare you?
and then I told him later, oh, I lied to you. It turns out we kind of all forgot that we were supposed to do a Lethal Company stream tonight. And then I just didn't say anything else. And then I started the stream just now, leading to him calling me a pathological liar. Why is the game running at 100 FPS? That's a fucking great question. Why is it doing that? I'll bet it's because I have, I don't know, Steam open or something? I don't know. Actually, what is causing this? I think I might have to close it real quick.
Looks okay. It is a chugging a little, yeah.
How odd that it was doing that. Oh, you know what I think it is?
What?
One of my windows is too damn big.
That? Well, how does that relate to anything?
I don't know, but my PC is going fucking through it sometimes.
It's fair enough.
The inner machinations of my PC are an enigma to everyone, including myself. Game? Okay.
You good?
Hopefully, somehow
Fingers
this fixed
crossed.
it. Oh boy, I love Galaxy Express 999. I think we made this joke on the
Bitch.
first night. Oh,
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, we're
eh. Okay.
we're good, I think.
Okay, that looks smooth. Yeah, yeah. When did
When
we
I-
get groomed? Did I miss that part?
Pretty much from the start, I think, if you want to interpret Kafka that way.
Fair enough.
TikTok, so lonely. I'm so lonely. Just come have a chat with me, embrace me, and dismantle my dial. I've never related more to a fucking cartoon mascot. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
doesn't seem right. Shit.
I believe in you, Clip.
I don't.
This is one of the harder ones, so it's understandable if it gets a little tricky. You're getting the right idea.
Fucking perspective puzzles. No!
Yeah, I got stuck on this one for a while too. I do not blame you.
What purpose does this puzzle serve? It gives me goodies. More materials to roll with for Firefly. Oh, fuck me, I
It
gotta reset
does.
this.
It does give you goodies. If you get stuck, I can tell you what the first step will be, but I will wait a bit to see how far you get.
This is insane, Ruby. This is insane.
You're getting there. All right.
I do not
I
comprehend.
would suggest focusing. I would suggest focusing on the mirror. You're getting there. Colder, colder. Yeah, yeah.
Damn it!
You've almost got it.
How about that metal
You
morph?
almost have it.
I almost have it.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, they made support for Metamorph.
Shadow Puzzles 2.0. Hi, Asuna. Fuck. Ah!
You're very close. You're very close.
Do I just have to move the yellow block? Is that what it is?
Not that one.
I have to push this one forward so that it covers and turns into a bridge?
You figure it out.
Bullshit! He should be able to walk through it! I see the cubes converging!
It's not a clean path. You're not doing the perspectives right. Okay, almost. Oh,
Does that not connect?
You're very close. You're very, very close.
Fucking slight. I knew it had to do with fucking with this half cube here.
Yeah.
Oh
there
my
you
god.
go.
Anyway, shoutouts to Metal Morph because it and Rare Metal Morph were included in the Machina Mayhem structure deck, which is a pretty fucking solid structure deck that I used a lot back in the day.
Too bad it's garbage.
Hey, it has Machina Fortress. That's got to count for something.
No, it doesn't. Earth Machine hasn't been competitive in 2 years.
Ruby, when I say back in the day, I mean I was in fucking like 8th grade when I had the card. When I got the deck.
Then perish. Yep. This is got a path over to the gold gear now.
No.
Yep, we formed the second half of the path.
Okay.
You sure?
No. I'm not sure of anything, Ruby.
Can perish like a dog.
Wait!
You did it. I'm proud of you, Quip.
But yeah, Ruby, you have to understand that, like, when I got that fucking structure deck, I think synchros were the new gimmick.
Yeah.
TikTok!
Look at this 10 million-year-old entity in front of us here.
Maybe being alone isn't so bad after all. You get more time to turn the gears of thought. When I become a more outstanding clock, I might have more friends too.
Seek, and you will find. Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
I'm gonna pick that up. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna pick it up. Oh, game? Okay. I shouldn't have picked that up. It almost crashed the fucking game for some reason.
I didn't see it on my end. Christ.
Metamorph by itself is an okay card, you know, from 2000.
The life out of me.
For the era it existed,
What's
Metamorph
in
was
the
okay.
ticket office?
March! Behind you!
What? You're so annoying. Stop scaring me.
Playing off meta and the launchers like launch e-hero sport. Yeah, was he not playing the new shit like Wake Up, Denier, the actual good hero card?
Yeah, I made the mistake of picking the fucking Machina deck, which I think was only really good if you had gotten like 2 of them. So you could take out all the stupid fucking gears.
F1, no, what do you mean? The fucking gears was
Oh
the
no,
best part of
no,
the
no,
deck.
the gears were the good part, not the fucking gears. I'm talking about the Union one. No, not the Union one. That's the good. That's one of the other good parts. Fucking the not Magna Warriors.
Oh, the what do you mean not Magnet Warriors?
The ones that had the same gimmick but were tied to the Machina archetype.
I don't remember that, but fair enough. Most of the Machina cards are dog shit, so I don't blame you
The
for
way
not
it worked
remembering.
is you needed the sniper, the soldier, and I think the God, what was it? Some other card that kind of
I've
sucked on its
never
own.
read. I'm looking at it right now. I've never read this card in my life.
The worst part is,
Machina Force.
oh, there he is, the fucking. Honestly, it's worse than the Magnet Warriors, and I want to say it's almost worse than. No, I'm not gonna say it's almost worse than Gate Guardian. Gate Guardian's still kind of trash on its own. But the way it worked is that you needed to summon all 3 of those monsters, all level 4 monsters that had like 1600 attack at best. I think Sniper might have had 1800. And then you needed to summon another monster called Commander Covington.
Coving. Yep. I'm reading it right now. It's dog shit.
And then you could special summon Machina Force, the 4600 attack beat stick that does nothing else except unsummon itself.
By the way, Commander Covington has 1,000 attacks, so you can just kill it, and then you can't revive
Yep.
Force anymore.
Yep.
Whoa.
But hey, at least the structure deck had the big Saturn.
Also a
Are
bad
these
card.
puppets part of the stage setup?
All right, let's play some fucking Honkai. Let's just
The
fucking
entire
Yu-Gi-Oh.
front hall is empty.
But Ruby,
Die.
the structure deck had Cyber Dragon.
Yeah, it's a lot of things had Cyber Dragon. You can get Cyber Dragon from a lot of sources.
But Ruby, it also had Proto Cyber Dragon.
Something feels off.
You mean the thing that's bad and you don't use?
Discussing Yu-Gi-Oh is better than Honkai Star Rail. Wrong! By a fucking margin.
There's
Ugh.
no other grand theater in the dreamscape.
This is our cross to bear.
Nah, it's your fault, Ruby. Your presence brought Yu-Gi-Oh and Honkai to me.
It's true. I did all of this.
So
I need to
Sunday's
die
messing
for my
with us?
sins.
He said we'd have a final showdown on the stage, but why is there no one here?
Delay, March 7th. I'm waiting for you behind the curtain. Following the Asdana tradition, I invite you to enjoy a stage play in 3 acts before the festival begins.
And then once the Ethereum Wars batch, I'm speculating Star was also going to add a TCG. God,
It'll happen. Maybe not like this year, but if
I
Genshin
don't.
eventually added one, Honkai probably will.
History
It's
is a
very clear that
miracle
Genshin's
such as
TCG is like
universe's
a
true
dev passion
essence.
project. Like they just
Let's
did
use
do
this
it for fun
opportunity
because
to
they're not.
delve into the
There's
rich
no like
history of
micro or
Penn
anything like
and
remotely related to the TCG shit.
Playing
It's there just for goofs.
the thought of playing that TCG in actual PvP makes me depressed.
There's tournaments.
naturally.
There's tournaments with like
The
$1,000
future
price
takes
pools,
shape.
like $10,000.
Let us commence with the dawning of the world.
Pain. Pain, Ruby, that's all I have
Yeah.
to say.
Why are you so discriminatory against Yu-Gi-Oh?
Because it was the
After
only
dusk
it was the
rolls,
only trading card game I
darkness
played
veiled the
frequently.
sky, and chaos
And I got fucking
consumed
sick of
the
it.
earth.
You know what it was?
Anna
I got my...
the Order emerged,
sorry, I'm gonna let him yap.
destined to restore all existence.
The yapper.
That marked the first day.
Okay, he's done yapping, so I'll briefly bring up. So you know how I mentioned I got my fucking Machina, some people pronounce it Machina, I will kill them because I play Final Fantasy X. And I got that structure deck, right? But you know what structure deck my bro got?
What?
Gates of Dark World.
An actual deck.
Gleam of old flame.
They
And
gathered
you know what's
many
worse?
and forged
You got 2 of
them
them.
into picks, thus
Yeah, you stood
creating
no
a
fucking
grand
chance.
lyre with black and white keys.
You know what
Struck
else
the
he got?
white keys, and the sun rose,
And
Strike the
remember,
black
this
keys.
was
and the moon rose.
this was a different era. He got
Yeah.
Belial, Marquis of
The
Darkness,
cycle of day
and
night arose.
Gore's
That
Emissary of
marked the
Darkness.
second day.
Yeah, no. Belial wouldn't do anything. Gores, however, you are bold,
Gore's
my
was just
friend.
like, Gore's was like, oh fuck, he has that shit in his hand. I can't do shit anymore.
Perish. Uh, people are so desperate to make Genshin competitive. Yeah, there's a whole Genshin competitive scene that's been trying to form for 4 years now, and it sucks because the categories are all like speed gathering. Like Abyss clear times is like the easiest way to do competitive Genshin theoretically, but that's only like one thing, and you can only do that once a month. So people do like other stupid shit. Somehow the avenue for that became fucking
When's the World Champion 2011 stream? Yu-Gi-Oh! Coming in?
Puppets
No.
are gathering around the flame.
now.
Are they expecting
No.
us to enter it?
I was just joking with a friend of mine because he's streaming Minecraft right now. It's Lynx. And, you know what he's building in Minecraft, Ruby?
What is he building? Like,
He's building something called the Scarlet Mansion. And I believe that's a Tuhu thing, right?
yeah.
Where are we now?
Oh, this place looks fucked up.
The atmosphere here looks similar to.
Welcome to the
Sunday's
funny
world.
dimension.
Perhaps this so-called stage play is created with his abilities.
What Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks with HSR characters play? I want to say Laucha would play that one weird fucking deck from 5Ds. The one where they
You'll
keep
have
summoning
to narrow
themselves.
it down.
The ones where they summon themselves and then they like unsummon themselves like a turn later, but then they summon another monster. It's the one that I think was played by Zone.
Oh no, Zone played what's it called?
Then I'm it's one of those 3 villain dudes.
Timekeepers. Time Lords.
Yeah, I think he'd play Time Lords. I think Lacho would play Time Lords.
You think so? I mean, that
This
doesn't
act is
seem.
named
Maybe.
Ode to Prisoner. Given the atmosphere here, I believe it's about Penacony's past.
Then again, we have to ask: are we basing it off of their play style, their personality, or something else?
I imagine personality was my read on that.
As I managed to dodge prison during my
Trailblazer would
trail
rotate to
placing
current tiers to
expeditions.
0.
But now it looks like I'll be back behind bars again.
You're going to jail March 7th, imprisoned for your crimes. Oh, right. On the Toho note, I threatened him that if he keeps building this, I'll actually have to stream Toho again.
I've arranged 3 acts before the situation
Oh
becomes...
now.
So this is his last warning to
Where
me
shall we
Sunday.
start our narrative?
This is his last warning before
Let's start with the
he
time
thinks
when
he kicks my
Penacony was
ass.
Still a frontier prison.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is there a bird in here, bro?
He's a bird.
Hey, see that chaotic center? A lot of great loot has been sucked into it, Chirp. Old Man Wood's treasure must be hidden in such a dangerous place, Chirp. Why are you here? With that head of unkempt leafy hair and that grin on his face, that's Old Man Wood, Chirp. Chirp, I was gonna let you come too, but I don't think you can fly, Chirp. Not yet. I better head back to the Great Tree to look for some help so we can go on an adventure, Chirp.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Alright, let's watch Act 1.
I'm going to morph you into a bird. But
No! Is the next game still
too
Breakout or
late.
is it a shmup? I think Toho's don't become shmups until like the 6th game.
no. It starts earlier than that.
The 4th game then?
I can double check for you.
You will occasionally discover some scattered dream bubbles on the map, due to them being unconnected to
No,
passable
two
platforms.
is already a shmup. 2 is already
Oh.
a shmup.
So it's just the first game that's fucked. Due to
True.
them being unconnected to passable platforms, these dream bubbles cannot form bubble bridges. After interacting with the control panel, the corresponding dream modules and their trajectory will be highlighted. By interacting with control panels, the dream module can be moved along the designated trajectory. When moving the dream module, the scattered dream bubbles on its surface will also move with it. When the placement of the scattered dream bubbles meets the requirement of forming a bubble bridge, these dream bubbles will congeal. When this happens, approach a bubble charge to manifest the bubble bridge.
Yeah. It's basically saying if the bridge node is not active, you have to connect it to something for it to become valid.
Yeah. I figured as much.
In 2147 AE, a prisoner named Hanun ignited a struggle for liberty and emerged triumphant.
Figure you.
IPC referred to it as the War of the Frontier, while the Asdanians dubbed it the War of Independence.
Okay. I should probably grab that.
About the lore.
Finally, I'm getting context for everything that happens here at the very end of the story. Now it's all making sense.
Voya sure likes tying things together later.
Oh, this is a treasure chest. That's fine. Let's grab that.
We've shattered the cages and expelled the
It's
guards.
true that Hanunu was a legendary hero, But it must be acknowledged that while he bestowed freedom upon the prisoners, he didn't grant them true liberation.
I mean, fuck, one step at a time.
Oh,
Three nameless stayed on the planet, endeavoring to spread the tenets of Trailblaze throughout the frontier prison.
good job, Quip. You saved the city.
I do not like these mannequins. Neither do I.
What was the problem? They're your friends.
You know, there's something about them that just not right.
They're your friends.
Once again, as Donna was engulfed in war,
That doesn't sound like something a friend would
this
say.
time the enemies originating from
They're
within.
your friends.
The prisoners remained prisoners for the rest of their lives, fighting for freedom rather than living for it.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Very nice. All right. In my spare time, I tried gearing up the Trailblazer.
Oh
This is
yeah,
the-
nice.
This is the best I could come up with.
Yeah, you'll need him momentarily, so that's a good idea.
Actually, let's see if I can, like... Let me show you the substats real quick. Let's see if this is anything that seems passable.
Okay. Speed, break effect, yep. Next. Break effect, sure.
And this one, the body piece is the one I'm most iffy on, just because, like, eh. That's
If you
right.
rolled speed, that would be good.
And there's this one,
Okay,
which is just...
sure.
And then there's the these two pieces. I didn't know what Harmony Trailblazer really wants, but
You want to break effect rope.
yeah, I couldn't find.
And
one.
also, yeah, mind that it does have text on it that you have to read and meet.
Yeah, I could. I can't reach 145 yet. Like Jesus.
I can. Die.
I don't have enough materials, Ruby.
Then how will you grind for Firefly next week?
I don't know, Ruby. I really don't know.
Die.
Oh, what's going on here?
I hope you like this land of freedom on a scorched earth.
Sounds
As you can
like
see,
something good's
their
happening.
Sentences have long ended, and the IPC guards have long been expelled. Yet, these prisoners remain enslaved, not by external forces, but by the confines of their own minds.
That's right, Sunday. Society.
Freedom permeates every corner, except fragile souls. It gives solace only to those who believe in its existence.
Did you know we live in one? Many people don't.
This is my order. Learn the essence of freedom and teach your fellow
Did they have to give this mechanical skeleton candle jiggling tits?
Oh, you should see the next one.
Hey, why do we have to fight while
This guy is the second boss in the Final Fantasy XIV dungeon.
Desire not only your enjoyment, but also your
Kinda.
assistance in its completion.
Alright, let's see how much damage I can shit out.
Still waters of oblivion.
Good luck.
I weep for the departed.
I weep for the departed, Ruby.
It too shall fall.
Bonk, 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 bonk. We're dead.
Destined for oblivion.
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Still waters of oblivion.
Survive or
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
the choice. The dead return!
Destined for oblivion.
Forgot how slow her fucking bargain is without her light going.
Receive divinity. Repay.
Okay, do you have a preservation unit? That's good. Or is it just Lotcha?
No one can resist
I just have Lalcha.
you.
Okay, that's fine.
Are free.
Thus
You
concludes the
you
first
have to
act.
use the main character in
Amidst
the
a
final boss
raging
of every
war,
region.
a
Fig.
frontier prison headed toward
That's the
becoming
rule.
land
So I
of
heard.
exiles.
This must be how Penacony was constructed. With the aid of outsiders, the prisoners were finally
That's
It's
bizarre.
that weird. It's a gotcha game, so they want to let the player use whatever character they want, right? But
Sunday's
like
playing Gear Golem.
mandating,
Fuck, I just
yeah,
read that.
mandating the main character for the story instance of the final boss of a region seems perfectly reasonable.
I don't think he was actually mandatory in Lawful. I'm pretty sure you just needed that. You were forced into using a Jing Yuan.
Yes, lawfully was specifically Jingwon because he was the lore relevance.
And then Dan Heng was like there, but not in the party.
He was a summon. He was a summon. Yeah.
He was a summon.
However, it appears that Sunday aims to convey the spiritual plight of the prisoners more than the physical aspects of imprisonment.
This show is a bit too literary for my taste. But the battle part is quite easy to understand. Anyway, we've arrived at the exit. Let's go.
Bless you, March. You are truly a child of the earth.
She's highly
And
intelligent.
where are they guiding us this time?
I've heard that sound effect somewhere before.
Streams of stars into inked nibs, creating symbols to be pronounced and counted. They molded stardust into flowing rivers, assigning the righteous upstream and the unjust downstream. Thus, all things were marked, and the world learned to discern between good and evil. That marked the third and fourth days.
I'm gonna ignore that bird.
Seems like a reasonable path of action.
Oh, fuck, collectible cards. Treasure!
Now it's time for the real Yu-Gi-Oh!
You know, I think Welt would unironically run like Ancient Gear Golem.
Yeah, probably.
See, in his heart, he would probably want to run something like. No. He wouldn't. He wouldn't run that. He would run fucking the ones that Cyrus runs.
Ode to Fool.
Remind me?
The second act.
GX blue haired kid.
Uh, fucking Roy?
Yeah, he'd run Roids. He'd totally run Roids.
The surroundings
Well,
are
I guess
different
he
from
would.
before.
Roy's are fucking dark. I think he'd run
The
Machina.
stage decorations look a bit
Ironically.
tidier now.
Oh, you don't have context for that. So in Honkai 3, one of Welt's like biggest scenes is him summoning a literal fucking army of like automated like robots and fucking fighter jets and tanks and warships out of thin air.
He would definitely.
Make a fan of these, yeah.
You know what he would do? He would find a way to like force that fucking not Gal Gaigar card into every deck he plays.
Yeah, either way, it would be like a military thing.
Yeah, Stealth Union. Super Vehicroid, Stealth Union. That's what he'd
Behold the
run.
ensuing tale.
That's why I
Struggle
said he'd
for
probably
power.
run fucking Vehicroid cards.
Penacony witnessed the ascent of the 7 major lineages.
He's a mecha nerd, but yeah, we'll see.
Flower,
There's
bird,
other mecha nerd decks in the
beast,
game right now.
Fruit and insect.
He might also run
Peace
Masked Heroes.
never truly graced Land of the Exiles.
No, he's not a Tokunu. He's
The history of
exclusively a
this
mecha
era
nerd.
is rich and intricate.
You say
So
that, but in that
please allow
Firefly
me to
video,
present
he
it
explicitly
in
said the word
allegorical
tokusatsu.
form.
So he knows
He's
what it is.
aware. Yeah. He's from fucking planet Earth.
He's
Like,
he's probably into it. He probably fucks with it. He doesn't watch it all the time, probably,
fuck
but
with it, but it's not his
he
main
definitely
thing,
fucks with
yeah.
it. Alright, I'm not gonna go completely schizoid and replace the pieces on the wrong fucking part of the puzzle.
I still don't know what you were cooking with that to this date.
I was cooking whatever the fuck Biden's on. There we
Super
go.
Quants? Maybe Super Quants.
March would run penguins.
Land of the Exiles was in disarray.
Yeah.
Besieged by both internal and external perils.
You see the new penguin cards? They're
Though the
adorable.
7
Like
major
Penguin
lineages
Brave.
appeared united on the
Yeah,
surface,
I was talking about it to my brother because he runs penguins.
leading to ceaseless
Yeah. Hell yeah.
My brother's whole thing is that he does not play for meta. He plays for. He thinks this card is cute, and And the other second, more insidious priority is that he will run any kind of deck that will annoy the shit out of the person he's playing against.
Perfectly reasonable priority, I think.
Have I ever told you the story of a certain Charmony Dove? No, Scarlet. And if you do, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, wait, I gotta rotate
Have
this.
you ever wondered, Quip, why do birds fly?
What makes the sky blue, Ruby?
The Blue Archive.
Stream 4.
The Black Plum family was the first to fall. They withered away in the White Desert event, orchestrated by the Alfalfa family.
Because Master shaped you from clay, but forged me from fire.
I was genuinely shocked the other day when I jokingly told Aya to go play Blue Archive, and her response was like, I would if it wasn't for the fact I was playing all these other gotchas. And I'm like, what do you mean you would?
No, you have to... Aya's brain's just so strange to me sometimes. And in response...
Like, yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, fucking Mihoyo's writing is like, overall it's pretty safe, right? It doesn't do anything particularly out there apart from like Honkai thirds and Gakuen stuff, which you know you will never experience in your lifespan.
Mm-hmm.
But it is like generally well presented, and it at least comes off as like something solid. Blue Archive has the main character lick a teenager's feet in the first chapter. I don't know why she's putting more faith into that over this.
She also plays Grand Blue, which isn't exactly better
Yeah.
written than this most of the time.
And the funny thing is, I would also agree that Blue Archive is written better than most Mihoyo games.
In response to Asuna asking, has my brother picked up Maldoce or Flu? No. He doesn't play anything that approaches meta. I'm not saying Maldoce or Flu are meta, but I think they're...
He just doesn't play. He refuses to play a good deck.
Yeah, he won't play good decks. If it's like rogue but also semi-common in like tournaments, he probably won't play those.
Very bold decision to play things that are bad on purpose. I respect it.
Now do you understand that he and I are related?
Yes.
His priorities are cute, annoying, and not in the meta. Because he developed his whole strategy to annoy the shit out of our bro, Josh, who is a staunch Blue Eyes fan.
Ah, yes.
So, throughout his decades-long friendship with him, my brother's constantly being he's constantly reinvented his deck in very specific ways to annoy people like Blue Eyes players who think of their decks as the best, but don't actually know how the game works.
A respectable tradition.
I'll never forget the day when Josh, our bro, first pulled out Chaos Max. He specifically cited one
Yeah.
of the reasons as to why he got Chaos Max, not just because of the fact that it's a Blue Eyes, but because my brother used to trip him up all the time because he wouldn't run. Well, that's the punchline. But because my brother would run Gravity Bind.
Mm-hmm.
You know what card that is, right?
Yes, I'm familiar with Gravity Man. It's a floodgate. It's a really bad floodgate, but it's a floodgate.
And and it used to fuck with him when he would actually just run straight up Blue Eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when he revamped his deck to include Chaos Max, there was obviously a bunch of other cards. He did everything short of running MST.
Just refuses to actually play the card that would out the situation.
Yeah.
Time-honored tradition.
He got so mad once that I think he used Solemn Judgment when my brother activated Gravity Bind.
Pay 4,000.
Just look at me in the mirror, especially those three magnificent feather pinions. I can't help but be moved by my own reflection, chirp. Mirror, mirror, answer me. Am I the fairest birdie, chirp?
You gotta break quips and ankles, chirp.
I am. You've got no talons and no wings. How are you even a bird, chirp?
Damn.
Behold, a chicken. Come on. I have to share my gorgeous self with more people and treat them to a feast for the eyes, chirp.
Damn.
Actually, Yu-Gi-Oh's bad because Lynx and XD played through Gravity Bind. That was one of the first hurdles my brother ever had to deal with. The second XCs were introduced, he was like, oh, shit. Gravity Bind doesn't work on those. I forget the other shit he would run sometimes. But back when he was running
Game
Gravity
plan
Bind,
before that.
when,
Gravity Bind is a 3-of. You can't play a lot of them.
My child.
when he had Gravity Bind, you know what he would do to fuck with Josh? He would summon Raging Flame Sprite or the light counterpart.
However,
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember how those work?
No.
In the name of righteousness.
They're
and
level
ascended
2
as the
monsters.
new family head.
Actually, let Sunday talk. Oh, he's done. Cool. They're level 2 monsters that have like 100 attack, but their gimmick is that they can attack you directly, and every time they land a
Right.
successful hit, their attack increases by
They
1,000.
get bigger, right? Now I remember Raging Flames, right? Yeah, yeah.
So if you just don't have any answer to Gravity Bind for whatever fucking reason, you just get beaten to death by a Raging Flame Sprite that has like 6,000 attack.
Or you just run Fissure. Just a single copy of Fissure in your deck anywhere.
Again, that was the thing about Josh. He just wouldn't run like fucking Fissure. He wouldn't run MST. He just has his big monsters. I remember he used to run 3 copies of Alexandrite Dragon and Gene Warped Werewolf, I think. Yeah, just
Unironically,
big
okay.
B6.
See, listen, Alexander Dragon and Gene Warp Werewolf are unironically good options because they are normal summons. They are fucking level 4 normal summons, right?
Sure, of
Like-
course.
Yes, those are good cards. I'm not going to front on those.
It's just that like after a certain point, when you play against my brother, you kind of have to see the Gravity Bind coming, right?
Yeah. You're describing like a fucking Joey deck is what you're describing.
Stream forth.
The Loudmouth family endeavors effort to extend the silver rail left by the Express, only to be eradicated by the remnants of the swarm, leaving nothing in the unforgiving cosmos.
That
Oh,
being
this swarm
said,
business seems fucked up.
yeah, the swarm business. I wonder if a certain planet may or may not have completely been wiped off the face of the universe, attempting to compete with the
Eh,
swarm.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
the only winning move is to make non-red eyes rank 7s. Nice.
I play Prank Kids Heroes and Super Heavy Samurai like God intended. Actually, that reminds me. I was just gonna say. So remember when I said that I had another bro who pulled fucking Dark Worlds.
Yeah.
He was the one smart enough to go. Oh, I see you have a gravity bind.
I will
Mystical
play
Space
a removal
Typhoon.
spell. Yeah. Yeah, if you look at fucking Goat era Yu-Gi-Oh decks, like not play, Playground Yu-Gi-Oh is like one step detached from Goats and Max, right? So if you look at Goat lists, they are just 90% fucking staples. Like Goat decks are all the same cards. Like the theoretical best Goat deck has not changed in the last 10 years. You're gonna run your fucking your Metamorph. You're gonna run your fucking. You will run removal.
Learned
Like you
recognition
have
from
to run
all 5
removal.
major
This
lineages,
is just
did
how the
Penacony
format
earn its
works.
new name, the Land of the Dreams.
Ruby, I have been playing Yu-Gi-Oh so long. I've run into fucking grotesque casual formats like whoever pulls Ultimate Obedient Fiend from a stack of cards wins. Because when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh with my fucking cousin in Mexico, it was all monster cards. It was all monster
No
cards,
spells.
and
No spells.
I couldn't fucking read because of how young I was. So the way he'd explain it to me is that it just has the highest attack, so we so he just
I mean,
wins.
functionally, yes. I mean, functionally, Ultimate Obedient Fiend is not getting outed by anything a child would own.
No, but the thing
Like,
was, we
yeah.
it was one deck that we would get from. We would shuffle the deck and then we would split it in half, and whoever got
Oh,
Ultimate
so
Obedient Fiend just
you'd be
won.
playing with 20 cards, I see.
It was basically a coin toss.
I mean, Ultimate Obedient is still 3 tributes. I don't know how the fuck you're getting that out.
We remember when I said grotesque casual format, Ruby?
Yeah.
It was season 1 anime rules.
Oh, so you just fucking slamming that shit down. Okay.
You want us to help you?
Okay.
What do you need?
I wish they could regain their reason and cast away the shackles of hypocrisy.
I hope that isn't a euphemism for something.
This is the second act. Looks like it's about Penacony's journey to becoming the land of the dreams, during which the
Your
family plays a
euphemism.
crucial role.
I'll euthanize you, Ruby.
Okay.
This new master seems like a bad guy to me. Don't
I
one
play
I did
chicken
that.
game.
God.
Perhaps this is the truth Sunday is trying to express, if you read between the lines. The Harmony changed Penacony just as the guards once did.
Looks like we've gotta help those guys kneeling down over there calm down a bit. Right?
Yeah, let's just hack their brains.
Yeah.
This works?
Either I shall be my own master, or I shall return to my former master. I shall not submit to a new master under any circumstances.
Is this after Himiko and Firefly just uncharacteristically decide someone who sold his family to slavery should be helped escape the law? Yes, this is after that. Okay, I chose let nature take its course. I wish they could regain their reason and cast away the shackles of hypocrisy, proclaimed a new master. Let's make him calm. Help him achieve Zen.
Yeah, there's no interesting dialogue if you fail here. It just says they don't
Who can
respond.
grant me true freedom?
Master is no longer here. I thought I'd be free, but I'm not. Now, without my master's command, I'll have to seek guidance from the blind.
There's some weird kind of lesson that Sunday's trying to teach me here about this shit. Only the calmed ones can evade the insidious influence of the hidden instigator, proclaimed the new master. Hey, it's Casey Mongelino. Should I know who that is?
Let's double check.
Master is no longer here. I must seek a new master and serve them faithfully.
Yes, there should be eternal Sundays.
Casey Mongillo is an American voice actor who is best known for portraying the lead character Shinji Ikari in Neon Genesis Evangelion 2019.
Oh, that's from the Netflix dub, right? Because I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure, if I remember correctly, the original dub voice actor for Shinji ended up voicing that voice in Kaine's head in Nier.
Once,
His first role was in
the
Zetman.
most loyal guard among all the servants. Now, with my master banished, it's my right.
Second role was in Queen's
Control
Blade
his
Rebellion.
I don't know who Naobino is.
Now, Vino, that's the main protagonist of Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Oh, that explains it. I haven't played that game. Looks cool, though. In the absence of calmness, there exists no path to liberation from the clutches of death, proclaimed the new master.
I was like, I was going to say, like, how the fuck do you not know there has been so much fucking
Why do I
art of
suffer
that
so
man's
much?
ass drawn on the internet? Then I remember not everyone has like 90% of your friends list being fucking porn artists.
Casey is non-binary and roommates with Kira Buckland, so you see them a lot. Oh,
Yeah, they're cool.
interesting.
Yeah, Kira's cool.
Master!
Kira is proof that you can be really stupid on Newgrounds and still make money 10 years later.
Vigilance, awaiting the reward for my loyalty.
Speaking of, how about that Smiling Friends episode?
It's pretty good.
Only reason, calmness, can shield people from lingering poison of the past, proclaimed the new master. Kira said she's streaming HSR tonight. Apparently she got way in during a vacation recently, as is up to Pentagon. Cool.
Master,
Very cool.
now that you have gone, I shall wait no longer for my reward. I shall seize what is rightfully mine.
Get it? It's like a bird who cannot fly being caged for their own protection. The birds want to be caged!
Beats you with hammer.
I can't believe it, Ruby. I thought we were in Las Vegas this entire time, but we're actually in Sodenbori.
Beats you with hammer again.
It's me, my Jimbles!
In the absence of my
There's no
master,
saving you. You have to be put down.
but without their guidance, for whom shall I sing?
The decaying human heart finds her birth only within the calmness, proclaimed the new master. Also, I'm just going to take it as a sign whenever she stops going, I wouldn't like it to be in this game too, that she's probably something upcoming in a few months. Well, she's already Shinobu in Genshin, right?
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
So I imagine she's got some kind of an in at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
I shall sing for my new master, just as their noble voice once resonated throughout the cosmos.
My servants have regained their sanity.
And now I will have to kill them.
Heed me, one and all.
Murder,
Your
my
master
favorite.
shall not return. It is through righteousness and unwavering support for one another that we shall attain true perfection.
This enemy is something I could see Kaneko designing.
Cast aside the veil
I see it.
of hypocrisy and embrace one another.
I believe an ad break is playing, so I will
Not
use
on my
this-
side.
Oh, it's not? Oh, in that case, let's
I
keep
don't see
going.
it.
Woo! Wait, aren't you subbed to me?
Am I?
I think
Did
you
that
are.
give me a new sub?
I think so. Let me check.
One second, I can fucking type in chat. Hold on.
Yeah. Say something dumb, Ruby. Oh.
No, I'm not subbed.
Well, I guess the ad's not playing. She plays the Genshin TCG a fair bit and was like, when's the Shinobu card coming out? Until a bit before that happened. Well,
Get ready. Looks like another fight is about to begin.
she is dangerously just okay at not breaking NDA, I guess.
Yeah.
Is this what they call immersive theater? I refuse to engage with mechanics.
Didn't die like a dog.
My weak
Kill.
heart. It too shall fall.
The dead return!
You've activated my trap card.
Now we have to put you down.
Still waters of oblivion.
Survive or be destroyed.
I was talking to you.
Only
but-
choice.
I simply choose to ignore it.
Destined for oblivion.
You can't put me down. I've activated rare metal morph. I'm immune to spell cards, whatever the fuck it does. I don't even remember what it does.
This,
Still waters of oblivion.
I don't fucking remember either, dude. No one ran Rare Metal Morph.
But Ruby, it came free with your copy of Machina Mayhem.
Major.
Ready for another?
Just
For oblivion.
Metal Morph was good, and then by the time Metal Morph became bad, they printed Rare Metal Morph, and
They
Rare
remain
Metal
but
Morph was
slaves
also
till the
bad.
very end, with the illusion of freedom.
I think it increases your attack by 500 instead of 300.
Thus,
It increases by 500, and I'm pretty sure it like
amidst
negates a
an
spell or
illusory
something.
It negates a single
land
effect,
of
I
the
think.
Exiles charted its course toward
No, that would be too
victory.
good. It negates specifically one spell, I'm pretty sure.
Negate one spell effect that targets Secret Monster. That's
Even worse than I remember. Good.
it. It could be worse, which Metal Morph already exists. So,
This is how Penacony fell under the family's control.
but it would
Since
not make
the
me immune
arrival
to
of
your
the
trap card,
Harmony,
Ruby.
The land of the exiles has undergone dramatic changes, not all of which have proven beneficial.
That's why we
This
have
guy
to beat you to
really
death with
loves
hammers,
dramatic
Quip.
scenes. Bet he comes from a whole lineage of stage performers.
Ah, my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card, Magical Mallet.
Just said hammer shot, and it would have been more accurate. You fucking fake fan.
You're right. I completely forgot Hammer Shot exists, which is funny because I'm pretty sure my brother ran Hammer Shot. Now that I think about it.
The other only good single target removal spell at the time of its release.
Chirp, I'm the birdie that guards the theater. Everyone that passes by has to answer my riddle, Chirp. No, I don't. This spacious room is filled with mirrors. Guess how many there are, Chirp? You get a prize for the correct answer. I'll eat you up if you get it wrong, Chirp. You think you could stomach me? The Watchmaker would play Toon World.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate an origami's bird's appetite, Chirp. Oh, looks like you got it right. The answer is, I don't know how many there are, Chirp. Smart human, get ready for my reward, Chirp Chirp. The bird pecks at your forehead gently, then flies away leisurely.
How dare you?
I suppose worse things could have happened to me.
Especially from things that birds leave on your head.
Did I ever tell you a friend of mine from middle school? We went on a trip to like, I think it was to the beach because we were doing a performance for band that day. And as we were getting back onto the bus, a bird just like deployed directly on her face. It was so bad.
Big old doo-doo caca.
Like, large ass white streak going down from her forehead all the way to her chin. It was awful.
Hell yeah.
They used the planetary rings to establish the law, forging a code of conduct among the masses. A grand lyre with black and white keys served as an instrument, while symbols of articulation and numerical notation took the form of musical notes. The downward flowing river became a melody, and the canon of law dictated the form. Thus, all mortals found their unique place within this symphony. That marked the 5th and 6th days.
Guys, I wonder what he's leading up to for the 7th day.
He's really into these puppets.
You just don't know.
I got March has nothing else to remark on except for this. This guy's really into these puppets.
When
Stage
has
play
she ever had an insightful comment?
Ode to order. Yeah, you know what? March just felt like an afterthought this entire this entire batch.
I get it now. The last scene is all about singing the
she's
praises of
just
the
having the
order.
moment.
At least she's not Denon.
Wow.
I mean, realistically, what
And to be fair,
has he done all
to be fair,
patch?
March was To be fair, March was really active in the first 2 Pentaconi patches, so I don't mind that she takes a bit of a backseat for this one.
Is completely different from the previous 2 scenes.
What happens if I go this way? Oh, never mind. They won't let me go up the stairs, Ruby.
This is the
Die.
concluding act of this play. I have showcased the past and present of Penacony, hoping that my desire for change resonates within you. And now, I shall reveal its future to you.
If the people lack foresight, we will make choices on their behalf and bear the responsibility.
Stream 4.
Tell me, Ruby, what do you run in 2024?
What?
What deck do you run?
Right now, I am playing a little deck called Virtual World.
Sounds gross.
It is. It's a synchro deck that is based around like a mix of Chinese mythology and like fucking digital space and internet shit. It looks like fucking Mega Man Battle Network cards, basically.
Oh, I think I know someone who'd probably be really into that.
Yeah, they're like the smooth robot aesthetic, like, you know, and they're like themed after like different animals. There's like a rabbit and shit.
I'm suffering with my Amazonas and Sofa chords for now in Master Duel. Ugh.
Soulful cores are good now. They just released the Zark support, so you actually have a fucking inboard. I played Soulful cores competitively, and I have some success with them in a tournament setting. So if you want my list, let me know.
Welcome to the Honkai Star Rail stream where we talk about fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! This is a
Yu-Gi-Oh
safe
is my
space.
favorite Honkai Star Rail.
It's a safe space for Ruby here.
It is. This is the only place I can run from Aya.
Everything followed its natural course, and so it shall continue even after the
Guy in position of power. Here's why people should stay underneath me, the guy in position of power.
I mean, it's a simple matter of he thinks he knows what's best for everyone.
After the king's departure,
we no longer have need for you, for we
Stream forth.
kings of all things.
Robin would play Melodious.
Yeah, yeah. Melodious are really good now, by the way. I don't know if you missed that. They're mostly used as an engine and other things, but even pure, their new boss monster is really strong. It return it. I forgot. Does it like it banishes cards temporarily, and it based on how many Melodious monsters you control. And how this works is it interacts in a way that it's very difficult to remove her because she can target herself with that effect. So she can just fucking peace out till end phase. And that includes the rest of your board.
God.
So say you're comboing off in Melodious and you make a full board with protection and your bounce and your banish from graveyard guy. Then your opponent end phase goes, I would like to activate Nibiru to
Hey,
tribute your
aren't we
whole
supposed
field
to
to punish you
tell
for
the short
overextending.
story and have a fight here
At
so
which
we
point
never
you
have to
go,
use them?
fuck off, I
Where did I miss
chain
what
this
the deal
Melodious
was?
monster to banish my whole field, and then at the start of the opponent's turn, the field just comes back. Die.
Robin would play Runic Stun because people should sit through the pain instead of running away from it.
Perhaps we'll need to complete the story ourselves.
Why did Snake Eyes
Just
not
like
have
we
to
did
wait a year
here.
from after the one? It's just Konami. Anyway, don't look at this thing's ass, by the way. Don't look at it. Don't
You
look at
know,
it.
does it have a bird head? Is that what I'm looking at?
So, do you think their mind needs tinkering
It's
or
it's
something?
just like a weird fucking like doll helmet thing.
Let's get a close up of it. I think that's
For no
supposed to
particular
invoke a
reason.
bird.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, given the circumstance, but
Holy
yeah.
shit, they're huge. What the hell?
Yeah,
Holy shit!
don't look at it. I told you not to look at it.
Based on the experience from Act 2, it seems you'll need to employ the clockwork once again to personally bring the performance to fruition.
I believe it, Quip.
Oh.
former king.
I don't like this. This is...
We no longer have need for a king,
Yeah,
for we have become kings of all things.
you got second thoughts?
Farewell, former king.
Uh-huh.
How did it go?
I think Clocky's dead, March.
You can't change them? What is that?
Rocky Fun dead in Miami.
My apologies for my negligence.
Did he get into a fight with
Forgot
Ron
to inform you
DeSantis?
that the final part was scripted long ago.
Let our previous king recount it to you. Now it is time for the final rite.
Prepare for battle. Looks like we'll have to fight again.
Boy, I sure hope that wasn't a buff you just used.
Bonk.
I weep for the heart. It too shall fall.
Damage.
Effect resisted.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Survive
Miss you with
or
that
be
shit,
destroyed.
bitch.
There is no other choice. Receive divinity.
Yeah, effect res is genuinely a pretty useful stat to have later on.
Ready Ready for another?
I invested in it for Laucha because, like, what's he going to be doing, really? Single hit attacks and then occasionally
Pretty
ults,
much.
right?
Net marker.
Yeah. Launcher, yeah. You can put your broken keel on him if you have any. If you're running effect res on him.
I think I am, actually.
Yeah.
I'll check in a second after this.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
He
Yeah.
does scale
Fuck it
off
up,
attack
Rob.
technically, but it's not meaningful enough that would put too much stake on it.
Oh, yeah. Conveniently, he has like 3,000 something attack.
Yeah, that's enough.
Wait, no, he has 2,500.
So that's more than enough for Launcher.
Because again, like, he's not really doing all that much.
The scaling buffs his attack as well. That's the main thing.
Ah, I see.
The HP scaling buffs. The attack scaling buffs his healing as well. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, I feel like it's at a high enough level where, like, if he uses his auto skill, it'll just heal to full. So it's fine.
Yeah, fair enough.
This is the final scene. It's much more straightforward. He wants to expel the Harmony and establish an empire based on the Order.
You know, Sunday's philosophy feels like if you boil it down and oversimplify it, it's basically like, well, I use Harmony when order to achieve same result.
Let's go. Once this stage play concludes, it'll be time for the main event, the Charmony Festival.
Which, of course, is incredibly misguided.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's take a quick look at what I have for Laucha. Oh, I did not give him Broken Kill. I gave him Fleet of the Ageless. Okay. And I just gave him Yeehaw. Still, I mean, look at those stats. They kind of speak for themselves.
Yeah, broken keel is just nice because it's hard to find external crit sources in this game.
Yeah, fair. You should sleep now. But he is right that every day should be Sunday.
True.
But oh no, Asuna, what about Chick-fil-A? You don't want Chick-fil-A to be closed forever, do you?
I want Chick-fil-A to be closed forever.
That's all you should, really. Raising Cane's is better anyway.
I've heard that opinion many times. I don't know enough to confirm the veracity, but I can confirm it's something that's said a lot.
One system hour until Charmony Festival.
The world with meaning, perfecting all things in the heavens and on earth. Then, they rested from the labors of creation. Yet, all beings cried out to Enna. Under the banner of the Order, you have defined all things in the cosmos. But this made us realize that we are but puppets in your hands. Thus, on that day, all beings united and cast the Eon into the abyss of oblivion.
This Grand Theater looks totally different. Is this the power of the Order?
Yes, March.
Everyone, get ready. This could be a tough battle.
Alright, who am I pushing out for Trailblazer?
Stream 4.
I'm not ironically probably Welt. Sucks, but you just gotta.
It's fine.
That marked the seventh.
It's just for one fight anyway.
Cheers and chants reverberated in the mist.
I have to say, I really do like the whole level design here.
Oh yeah, I think it's fucking gorgeous. No, I fucking love all of Pinnacle.
We should take Penacony as a lesson as to why we shouldn't make a religion out of Disneyland.
Yeah. Or do it now. Do it now and charge people a lot of money for it. Do it yourself. Get money. Money.
No, you're right, Ruby. We should make fanatics of everyone who consumes Disney properties, so that if something goes wrong with Star Wars, everyone loses their fucking minds.
That's right. Everything is the fault of Star Wars.
You will be a sacrifice upon the altar of Mickey Mouse. You will respect our copyrights. There is no fair use.
There is only pencil.
Look, there he is.
Whoa!
That concludes everything related to the Order. What are your reflections on this, my dear guests?
I wish you could still like Star Wars.
Nevertheless, this is but a trivial blip in the annals of
Uh,
galactic history. What truly matters
Tragic.
is the course this river shall take in the days to
Just
come.
remember the times you did like it. That's almost as good as liking it.
I think I remember liking Star Wars when I was like 3. Then I stopped caring.
That's the correct age.
Actually, no. I thought watching Revenge of the Sith when I was like 5 was cool.
Sorry, Clip, we have to put you down.
And then I didn't really give much of a thought to Star Wars after that. I built a lightsaber, that was cool.
Moment.
You're safe for
The
now.
festival is about to commence, and it would be a shame if you were absent for the harmonies.
For now.
I still have that fucking lightsaber.
You're on thin ice.
But to counterbalance that, I have a Chinese knockoff light dagger that every time you press the trigger on it, it spins. So it makes me think I'm like a cool fucking Toku hero. I'm a nerd. Tell Sunday you fucked his sister.
Allow me to extend my warmest welcome once more. Welcome to Penacony Theater, the very core of the sweet dream, the abode of the Stellaron, the grand stage of the Charmony Festival.
I'm gonna say something incredibly out of pocket right now.
Die.
Guess what, Sunday? The shot to your sister's throat is gonna be nothing compared to the back shots that I gave her last night. Whoa!
You didn't have to do a back shot. You could have just left it at the throat choke. That was enough. That was
No,
enough.
I had to
Fucked
double
it.
down, Ruby. I had to double down. It's Penacony. I had to gamble. I had to gamble. 99% of people.
The bit was already done, man.
The very place where the future of Penacony shall be determined through conflict.
Your delivery needs some work, Trailblazer. You know what I have to choose, Ruby. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Why did you invite us to this duel?
Because our shared goals give equal
Yeah.
weight to the beliefs we strive for.
You may be surprised by the commonalities between Disney and Konami.
True goodness can only be
One is a
achieved
corporation
through
that
faith.
likes money. The other is a corporation that likes money.
And both of us will kill people if they violate copyright by posting clips of cartoons for children for 30 seconds on
forget-
YouTube.
Don't forget good old Wizards of the Coast.
Slumber is not happiness, especially when those
I don't know if
people
you heard the
live by
news about
someone
that.
else's will in their sleep.
Which one? There's something bad happening at Wizards of the Coast every other fucking week.
It was a few months back, but it was when some dude leaked the new Magic set ahead of time. So Wizards of the Coast hired the Pinkertons to come to that dude's house and threaten him. The Pinkertons.
Hey, is that dude like beating his wife in that fucking room? What's going on there?
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
And what do you mean they
Don't
sent
worry
the
about it.
fucking Pinkertons? Like the actual.
It's, yes, the actual organization, the Pinkertons. They're still real. They're still around.
Jesus! Over
They
cards?
said over yes, leaked cards, and it was one single dude living alone in his apartment. They sent the
What?
Pinkertons after him
Why even bother?
because copyright. Copyright.
They're unironically acting like they're fucking Kaiba Corp.
Yeah. This was a few months back, and it was appropriately ridiculed because what do you mean? Two things. What do you mean the Pinkertons are still real? And what do you mean you hired the Pinkertons to go after one content creator because he leaked some cards?
This just sounds to me like Wizard of the Coast is a front for some kind of fucking organized crime organization.
Honestly, probably. Yeah, he didn't even leak them. He got those cards sent to him by mistake. They sent him the wrong cards and he posted them online.
That's awful. That's just. What do you even say to that?
Yeah, then they hired a bunch of goons to come to this guy's house and break his kneecaps, which is a normal thing that you do these days.
What the fuck?
It seems you have misunderstood.
I
my
love
intentions.
money.
Allow me to clarify. My desire is not to resurrect a fallen eon, or become one myself.
I don't believe I gleaned that from the start.
My sole objective is to create a paradise free from eons, where the Order ensures the dignity and happiness of all humanity. A paradise exclusive to us human beings.
I used the eons to destroy the eons?
Yes.
That's not the case. If people are to live with dignity, there must be nothing and no one above them. In your so-called paradise, you would be the one reigning supreme.
Looks like we won't be able to convince each other. Now that our conflict has been destined, let's unveil our paths and reveal to the universe the true path.
Sunday removes his fucking robes. He's decked out in a supreme fit.
God.
However, before the prelude to the future begins, please take a moment to ponder the questions I've posed. Is darkness equal to daylight? Are sinners equal to the righteous? If you are born weak, which god should you turn to for solace?
Oh god, he's T-posing at me.
Alright, here's the first fight. Go.
Time for a good old counterattack.
Oh, it's a bunch of enemies with a very sizable break bar that are all weak to fire for some reason. Isn't that funny?
Wonder what that's all about.
And they share an HP bar, so if you hit them with AoE attacks, you deal 3 times the damage.
There is no other choice.
They announced Summer Tefnut. Are all the fucking...
I weep for the departed.
You're doing it now.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Sorry, I'm just thinking, they're making all the need summers. They're releasing them all as summers. Ruby and everyone else.
Joy.
That's half the work. On the still waters of oblivion.
Walder still found dead in Miami.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
At this point, I think they keep Walder low rarity as
Free
just part of
will,
the
or was
joke.
it fate destined for oblivion?
Time for some hardship.
None claimed Order's grace.
Commencing support.
Eternal step.
Dead return!
Another
Enemy
journey
data
begins.
net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Still waters of oblivion.
Summer Raziel and Summer Tefnut. Oh yeah, did you see that
I
they're
wait for the departed.
that they have Summer Raziel?
Oh, I didn't see that.
There was technically an illegal leak of that.
Oh, that's funny. Lots of talk about illegal leaks happening today in this chat here.
Yeah, except I don't think Cygames is so fucking psycho as to send the fucking Pinkertons.
You fucking Pinkertons.
Like, are you out of your
Yeah.
fucking mind? It's
There is no other choice.
over a card?
It's
You chose
cards.
the wrong enemy.
Cards.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for
Yeah, no, that's the most insane thing to come out of the card games in recent years is the fucking nightmare that is sending the fucking Pinkertons over some dude because you sent him the wrong cards.
Leave it to me.
It's not like it's like top secret fucking cards either. It's cards that were gonna come out in a few weeks.
commencing support.
I think specifically they stated the goal in sending Pinkertons was to reclaim stolen product,
Free will, or was it fate?
but that's bullshit. And we all know it's bullshit.
Eternal step.
Dead return!
So fuck off.
Time for some hardship. I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
Thanks for the support.
Repay.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
That's so fucking cool. I love this fucking attack. I love this ult. It's so fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I love being Virgil.
Me when I
Survive
fucking
or
get
be
you.
destroyed. There is no other choice.
Yeah, get black
Well,
idiot.
being him.
I already know your decision.
And suddenly I'm holding the hat.
I now permit you to gaze into the sun. On these 107,336 stones, the almighty and powerful strings of harmony are at my disposal. The supreme tuner,
Ah!
harmonious fire, the meaningless.
Into the sun.
Received brain damage upon hearing the word tuner.
Lost souls, come and
Beats you with hammer.
Ah, yes, the super puppet.
Of the harmony? So the true purpose of the Charmony Festival is to usurp it?
Every time you break a layer of enemy toughness, you gain a certain collective shield. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yes.
I see.
Wow,
What?
look at that. They're all weak to fire. Well, hey,
Well, luckily for me, they're all weak to imaginary and lightning, so...
yes, it's very
We're
convenient.
waiting for.
It's almost like the other characters released this patch were
Yeah,
imaginary
yeah.
and lightning.
I wonder. What about that, huh? Collective shield can take damage on behalf of all allies, and the shield effect represents the amount of damage the shield can currently endure.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The
Dead return!
You can speed it up, by the way. The speed is not restricted. You just can't auto. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was looking at mid-animation.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Harmonious Choir, the Great Septimus.
Still waters of oblivion.
Let's begin.
I weep for the departed.
I'm going to AoE you to death.
It too shall fall.
Sheesh! Damage.
Akron also do be ignoring break.
Wise and perceptive as you are, answer me this. Why could the harmony and the order merge?
You already broke them.
Yeah,
Jesus,
I was gonna say
I
just
feel
break the big guy.
like there's another world in front of my eyes.
What are you yapping about, March?
Tuning. Don't let the song distract you.
Because neither side
Oh, March is going through the brain goop dimension right now.
No, have fun with that, March.
Receive divinity. Repay.
I might as well AoE them.
And return. Noisy. I'm fine.
It doesn't matter that much.
Enemy data net markers activated.
This theme sucks ass for what should be a grand orchestral theme. I think it's okay.
Like it.
Still waters are lit.
Time for some hardship.
Get black hole, idiots.
You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Should I just... Yeah, I'll just
I weep for the departed.
reap for the departed, baby. Let's go.
It too shall.
You're going to hell. Huh, that was... interesting.
the time has come.
Yeah.
Oh, it's time for phase 2, right?
From the remains of the gods.
Oh, what?
Say,
Look, Don Hung done something!
bitch.
Wait, is that just the entirety of the Lafu? Hey, this feels like an illusion, actually. Isn't this what was described in when I left the first time?
What?
When I
Yeah, they were
left,
going to go get the fucking. They were going. He said he was going to go use the fucking abacus to call the lawful.
Oh, that's right. They actually just resolved it that way. Huh.
Yeah. I mean, hey, might as well fucking use it. Get out of the way now.
I like how the trump card was summon Jing Yuan. We win.
I mean, what do you say to that, right?
Just, yeet. With this Jade Abacus, I summon.
Are you alright?
To be fair, he's been talking about wanting to use that thing for like
Do you remember
past
your
two
name?
patches. Fucking finally got it out of the way.
Why does that line sound so familiar?
It does? Well, doesn't ring any bells to me.
That's what you said to me when I first woke up.
Looks like your mind's still in one piece. If you're able to remember such details, well, that's reassuring.
What happened while I was out?
It's a long story. Simply put, Don Hum used the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath when we were in the middle of a fierce battle, and summoned the General to help us just in time.
That feels oddly convenient, but
And
oh well.
then we returned to reality. Look, this is your room. Everyone else has also returned from the dreamscape. Himeko and the rest are at the lobby discussing matters with the General. And now that you're awake, we should tell the crew that you're alright. Come with me.
That boss fight felt too easy.
It's a weekly. What are you expecting?
Sleepyhead.
That voice. Is that Black Swan?
The real fucking hard bosses are Memory of Chaos.
Oh
Remember
yeah.
fucking Aventurine and Sam? Those are the fucking actual fucking fights.
Oh yeah. When I special summon Dozing General Jing Yuan, I can use materials from my hand
I'm
of
going
Graveyard
to
to synchro
kill
summon
you.
in
I'm
Bishop
going to
Lune.
kill you. I'm going to kill you. You will die.
Hey, where are you going?
Nah, don't worry. I'm just gonna go talk to this weird lady.
The funny nun.
We meet again, Sleepyhead.
What?
You should look her name up on the internet.
What's Swan doing here?
Nothing, Miss March. I
What's the
noticed
number,
he
Ruby?
was awake and wanted to check to see how he was
Too
doing.
many.
I feel like the Jade Abacus would be a spell card, a continuous spell card.
Though the strife
Why
in the jungle
continuous?
was timely, its destruction was also immense.
I don't know if it'd have to be
Dominators
continuous, but
collide,
it'd be
ordinary
like
people
a Swords
inevitably
Revealing
suffer.
Light situation where like it would activate its effect after 3 turns. So it would just stay on the field for those 3
Yeah,
turns.
okay, yeah. I guess. Like you protect it, and then you get to pop it.
But luckily for them, the dreamscape
You're
is my
mentioning
home
Yu-Gi-Oh!
turf.
Again. Now I have to kill you again.
Thankfully, I managed to get everyone out before the harmonious choir collapsed.
But can you kill my ultimate conductor Tyranno?
I play that deck. Don't look at me.
Oh, so that's what happened. Thank you,
Dinah
Miss
hasn't been
Black
meta
Swan.
in fucking like 2 years.
Don't mention it. After all, I wouldn't want to see such precious memories vanish. You're heading to see your friends, aren't you? Would it bother you if I walked with you for a short while?
Black Swan plays Prediction Princess.
Of
Ah, that's too easy. Come on, come
But
on.
you're not planning on doing something like last time, are you?
No, she would probably play the deck that Carly plays, I think. The one with the little fairy thingies.
That's Fortune Ladies.
She would specifically play the Fortune Ladies, because Fortune Fairies is when she's good, and then Fortune Ladies is when she's evil, right? But
Yeah.
I think she would run Fortune Ladies just for the aesthetic alone, and kind of for
Why
the
would
gimmick
you
as well.
think that? I've never harbored any.
The thing is, they're much much worse
Well,
cards.
not
Oh
when
yeah,
you
for sure.
anyway.
Himeko and Mr. Yang are probably still busy. Let's go look for Don Hung first.
I can't believe I got bailed out by 2 units I don't even fucking own.
Stream 4.
Look, he's still talking to that cowboy.
This all feels too neatly wrapped up in a little bow.
One Peach Soul Glad?
You're awake. How do you feel?
Well, fork me. You must be that Stellaron they were talking about.
Now you hold
Oh,
your darn
fork
tongue.
you.
I ain't no Stellaron. I got a Stellaron inside me. Fork, huh? I myself prefer spooning.
Allow me to introduce.
Why did you do that, Black Swan? Why are you like this?
This is Boot Hill, a galaxy ranger.
Everyone online draws me pregnant.
Boot Hill?
Yes.
During our pursuit of a certain person, we crossed paths and just so happened to uncover a shocking plot. being
Why are you
concocted
surprised?
by Mr. Sunday.
Didn't I meet Boot Hill like ages ago? No. Trailblazer has never met Boot Hill.
Yes. Blue Hill broke onto the Express and held Don Hung at gunpoint, is what you're thinking of.
Yeah, Boot Hill was grouped up with Don Hung, Black Swan, and Akron, who's currently not here, and that should be a point of suspicion into itself. While that was happening, I was still in the dream. In the fucked up dream, even.
Which is
Yeah.
why we sought you out.
Who's Akron's here?
To help
They're
the
not here,
Astral
but she's here.
Express save the world together.
No need for thanks. The Galaxy Ranger's principle is correct every injustice one sees. That's how you lot in the Sciencio put it, right, Don Hung?
See, the reason I think this is fake is because Boot Hill has done nothing, and Don Hung has done something.
More or less.
Will you believe me if I say Blue Hill just doesn't do anything in general? He's just here to fucking exist and be on the banner.
Yes, because that's amusing to me.
Wait, hold on a sec. This is the
Because
first
he
time
got
I'm
a
hearing
whole
about
event to
this
himself,
person.
but the event was just sending out
What that lady
fucking assignments, and people got really confused why this named character just didn't do anything.
Good question. It's,
His entire role in Penacony is basically to be a delivery device for Acheron's arc, like the end of her arc. It's very funny.
I can't believe I'm playing a game where that is a dialogue option.
Die.
I have to pick it.
no, that ain't it. I just can't seem to recall.
How many video games do you think
Neurochip has been
fucking
registering malfunctions.
Trailblazers played to get this much brain worms?
Honestly, I think he just browses Twitter.
I can't seem to remember either.
What's going
Even
on?
worse.
Thanks, Sparkle.
Heck, forget about it. If it slipped all our minds, reckon that person was just a minor scoundrel. Unimportant. Ain't gonna stop us from piecing together the story anyhow.
Yes, when the dust settles, I'll just think of a way to recall it in the memory zone. Everyone, let's hurry up and look for Miss Himiko, shall we? He's now a minor star on
Bonko.
Penacony, and the entire hotel's concerned about his well-being.
What if that dialogue choice was just Sparkle implanting that fucking brain rot into my mind?
You're right. Let's head to the lobby then.
Because this definitely reeks of La Goblina.
No, that wasn't enough brain rot. There would be a line about being a sussy baka in there if she did it.
Stream 4.
I love how there's a mini dubstep fart every time Acheron uses her skill.
What do you have to describe as that?
Because that's what it is. It's the fucking world sound effect.
Stream 4.
Hey, but wait a second. This door seems a little familiar. Oh.
Look, they're with the general.
Guys, the general's here! It's Jinx Wan!
That's all right.
Jing Yuan, he hasn't done anything for like 6 patches.
To mediate on behalf of the Astral
Ah, that's not true. He was in the Ghost event, which we need to do. We need to do that on stream.
We sure do.
Furthermore, despite the IPC's eagerness for success, it prioritizes peace above all. And the family, trapped though it may be, professes a desire for harmony. The Alliance has always won people over with reason. I firmly believe both parties can indeed put aside their differences and come to a peaceful agreement.
The General possesses a deep understanding of the greater good. With the Cienjo Alliance mediating, peace for Penacony is within reach.
Is it me or does this dialogue seem fucking weird?
You flatter me. But
What do you mean?
ultimately, it's been all
I don't know,
down
just
to
the way
Express.
Himiko was talking. It
Without your efforts,
seemed off.
This sweet dream paradise would
To be fair, Himiko hasn't been written very much in this fucking part, which is weird because she was the navigator initially.
Well, would you look at that?
Everyone thought there was going to be Himiko arc, and then it just kind of wasn't.
Nah, this became Welt's
Yeah.
story the second Acheron got involved.
Yeah, unironically, it's more Welt story than Himiko.
Let me guess.
Because yeah, people were just assuming this was going to be the Himiko arc because
Mhm.
you know she's the only crew member that hadn't gone any time in the sun yet. But yeah, no.
So, like, what's happening outside the dream? No idea. It's probably going to shit actively. Let me guess. You were thinking about me again?
If it isn't the galactic baseballer, a hero with unparalleled insight.
Are you okay? I heard you couldn't wake up. Are you feeling unwell?
We should start panicking when I see Sampo.
Don't worry, Mr. Yang.
No, seeing sample means that it's fucking Sparkle, and that's how you know things are correct, because that little rat bastard's still around here.
What about you, Mr. Yang? I heard that even Miss Robin wasn't spared. And that guy locked you both up.
Yeah, Sparkle really is just a little fucking rat, isn't she?
She is. She's a rat woman. Certified rat
Long
woman.
story. But at least Mr. Sunday took it easy on us. He used an ability called tuning to connect our consciousnesses with his. In other words, he imprisoned us within his consciousness.
Sparkle is a redditor. What?
Thanks
Never
to
say this again.
destruction of the harmonious choir, we were
Sparkle's not a redder. She just likes being cringe.
He used that tuning on us too. Does that mean that we were almost?
There is a distinction.
You know, one thing
Yeah?
is the Eon of Reddit. I think what's actually happening is that I'm giving in to the fucking the psychedelic trip session that Aventurine was being put through. Except I'm just like fully in it.
I can
The
confidently
fart
say
gas
that
dimension.
he was truly after a fair fight with us. Had he wanted, he could have easily taken us down without so much as lifting a finger.
Really, that fight didn't feel fair to me at all. It felt pretty one-sided. In my favor. This is bad.
To be fair, you had a little something called Acheron, in case you forgot.
You have order aids.
It's complicated, but in a nutshell, he's now the former Oak family head. The IPC has named him the key figure in the family's Penacony split, citing a threat to cosmic peace. He must represent the family and answer for the unrest caused. His trial is set to take place at Pier Point.
I'll know this is an illusion when Firefly shows up and tells me she wants to spend the rest of her life with me.
The family quickly labeled him on the remnants of the Order as enemies.
I regret to inform you, Firefly's fucking gone till next patch. Pull for her, you fool!
Family affairs on both moral and
Oh, shit.
grounds.
Hmm?
Did I just get raided? Oh, no.
Oh, did we?
No. They just showed up and dumped points onto my community goal, which is once we reach 30k points to that fund, I will rank every Super Sentai OP.
Hell yeah.
Everyone really has their own agenda after.
I never watched you do the Kamen Rider one. I should go back and watch that after this.
Oh, that's gone, Ruby.
Oh, you didn't upload it to YouTube?
Ruby, how am I gonna upload that to YouTube?
You fucking record your input as a separate thing, and then you upload it without the music, and let people fucking listen along.
I think it's cringe because I have to sing along to it.
Die. Be cringe and die.
Oh, Origin wants me to... Okay, fine. 1 second. Origin wants me to die. Exactly.
Really true.
That's a certified true moment. As I put on
But
these
yeah,
glasses... Go ahead.
Are you're putting your glasses on?
I sure am, Ruby. I sure am.
Nothing will be wrong.
What's good, homie? As you can see, we're playing the Honkai and talking about fucking card games and fucking Pinkertons. And also... Yeah! I'm in severe pain.
Then, what's going to happen?
Now
to
we
Miss
can kill
Robin?
Quip.
She and Sunday won't be able to deny their involvement in the Charmony Festival. They're siblings, after all.
The important part of Kamen Rider ranking was giving pigs psychic attacks with ska music. I can post like what I ranked everything as. I think I posted it on Twitter, so I can go back and share that to you.
Yeah, that's something at least.
Unsurprisingly, I ranked Kuga number 1.
Yeah.
And I don't consider ska music psychic attacks. I live for that shit. You get
Yeah,
the
I went
medals
for
1,
the.
2,
I'm
and
going for the
3.
scar.
Why the sigh, General?
I can only say that this incident is an unexpected mess for the girl. The Alliance will try to persuade the family to consider this matter carefully during mediation. It's time, everyone. The IPC's key members and I have agreed to consult one another before the upcoming negotiation. Do any of you wish to sit in?
I don't particularly care about the IPC. I'm going to say no.
Given the General's invitation and the matter's significance to the universe, the crew will naturally accept. However, if the IPC has any reservations...
I find it very amusing that Aventurian's still in the fucking... He's still in Brazil.
Why, of course you're welcome.
He'll get out one day.
The team is a trusted ally of the IPC in Pentcoin, so there's no reason not to welcome you. Besides, if there can be reliable observers from the Astral Express present, discussions will go more smoothly. So, what do you all think?
Well then, we shall oblige.
I'm kind of allergic to those types of situations. I think I'll just head back to my room and start packing.
Not to worry. Himiko and I won't take care of things.
I'm afraid I'll also have to return to the Express first. The conductor is worried about us. It's best I go and explain the situation.
I seem too satisfied with this outcome.
Thank you. What about you? Will you join Welt and me? Or have you got other plans?
I gotta go... Don't know why, but something tells me I only have one real option here. And that's to go find Firefly.
Good guess. Although I'm not too sure of the reason. The representatives from the IPC have insisted on his presence.
Go find Firefly next week on the
Allow me
character
to lead the
banner.
way. Follow me, please.
What will I do if I don't get her? What if I fail the 50-50? Hey, now...
How much do you have saved?
A negotiation.
Enough for at least... Like...
Everyone, please, follow me.
You get a second one during the patch, so it's not worse if you don't have one immediately.
If I don't get her with this many rolls, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Do it again.
Jing Yuan looks like he stepped out of Thunderbolt Fantasy. That's
Yeah.
right, Fig. He is Chinese.
Fig, when he says he's a Chinese person, wow, this is just like Thunderbolt Fantasy.
I'm not sure if this is bad delivery because Ria Tanaka just voiced Himiko as usual here when I was playing.
Stream forth the gleam of
Who was asking about dollars, not pulls? I was not asking about dollars, but if you're willing to go that far, hey.
If I ever dump actual money into Genshin or Honkai, I think I'm truly lost.
I mean, I bought the I buy sometimes the battle pass and I buy the monthly card just because I like the oil. I'll give them a little something.
Incorrect. Thunderbolt Fantasy is from Thailand. Oh, you got us on the technicality of Thailand.
Oh, and who is that over there?
Now we have to kill
The
you.
Intelligentsia Guild's Dr. Ratio. This assembly is quite something.
You know, I was joking about Aventurian still being in Brazil. I did not mean this to be a summoning ritual.
Stream forth.
It's been a while, my Astral Express friends.
It's an important distinction, Thunderbolt Fantasy.
I would
Why are
also
you here?
extend my sincere thanks to you, General of the Lafu. The presence
No, to
of
be fair?
everyone here assures that the talks will likely reach a conclusion that satisfies all sides.
To be fair, what?
Oh, looks like everyone has come with
Yeah?
expectations. Care to share?
Of course. Topaz, if you please.
Sure, leave it to me.
It's funny.
In
Funny
summary,
joke.
it's good news. deliberation from the Strategic Investment Department's council, the absolute majority of members have agreed to the following resolutions.
That's suspiciously good news.
In light of long-term considerations for interastral peace, and by authority of Pierpoint HQ, the Strategic Investment Department, on behalf of the Interastral Peace Corporation, will permanently relinquish its claim on Penacony sovereignty and offer unconditional support of the family's rebuilding efforts on Penacony.
I'm being told that an ad is about to play, so let me know in the next 10 seconds if it plays.
Okay. Ad has started playing.
Okay, cool. Now we will talk about Mod, send this man back to the amusement park. No, I don't want to get on Guardians of the Galaxy ride for the 10th time. I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, true, Thunderbolt Fantasy is Thai, at least in its production. But I'm going to say that its style and theming is...
It's a wushu. It's a wushu genre.
It's Chinese. So, like, yes, it may be produced in Thailand, but it's based on Chinese culture.
It's a big wushu.
Say conflating China and Thailand is a bit insensitive. See, this
I think you're missing the point.
You're missing the point. You said he looks like he would be in Thunderbolt Fantasy. If the appearance is based on the culture of China, then naturally it would make sense that the Chinese character looks like that, you know? Even if it is produced in Thailand.
Because Thunderbolt Fantasy is heavily Chinese culture. Like, it's not...
Like, just because it's made by Taiwanese people doesn't mean it's not portraying Chinese culture. You get what I mean?
Yeah. It's a wushu genre.
I'm not gonna argue this, Fig. This seems silly to... Anyway, let's see. Scarlett said, I ignored this red flag because MiHoYo thinks I care about anything the IPC does. I sure don't. I don't give a shit about the IPC. I just know Funny Lady
You should care
was
that they want you to pay your taxes.
Yeah, that's why I don't give a shit about them. I think that's like saying Brazil and Mexico are the same. I think that's different, and again, I think this is very silly.
Now that's something.
So the IPC does see the big picture, huh? Oh wait, doesn't that mean eventually he took a hit for nothing?
Well, if that's what it takes to bring peace to the entire universe, it's a price I'll gladly pay.
Has the IPC finished sharing all its thoughts? Then it's our turn.
Rame is just legit insane. Herda is whimsical, and Skrullum is literally not human. Yeah, Skrullum is literally me.
Wanmei is not insane. Wanmei is a sociopath. There are distinctions, believe it or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people seem to really like Rame. I don't see it. They were
too bad. You're gonna pull for her.
My Grand Blue crewmates were joking about, like, I want to get roofied by her again. Like, what?
Yeah, that's a common
The guild,
feeling.
much like the Genius Society, has taken a keen interest.
Yeah, Ranmei is people have varying takes on because she is a gatekeep girl boss, but she's also like a literal sociopath. But I think that makes her interesting because they dare to like do something with the character instead of just making her, oh, Trailblazer, you're my best friend, I love you. And then blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, the first thing she does is drug you if you forgot. Of course I forgot. That's the drug doing its job.
The floor is yours.
It doesn't really work because Trailblazer's constitution is weird, but yeah.
She's a manic pixie dream girl literally playing God. Is everyone in this game a horrible person?
She's not.
I won't
She's
say
not a
everyone.
manic pixie dream girl. She's just a sociopath. Like, what you talking about?
I think people project the manic pixie dream girl onto her because the fact that she made the Wubba or whatever the fuck they're called, Wubba.
No, she's just crazy. She's just fucking. She's not even crazy. No, she just doesn't feel emotions.
What
At
are,
least in the way you and I do.
when are we getting playable Scrollum anyway?
People have been asking that for a long time.
I like this guy. I like him more than like 80% of this game's cast. He seems alright.
Screw them, yeah.
Inorganic life has no mechanism to evoke dreams. But when my mechanical impulses are activated, my inspiration circuits will start to operate, and I will enter a state defined as imagination.
You know this universe is fucked when the little robot dude has more of a humanity to him than a good chunk of the cast.
Every time, within the realm of imagination, there emerges a fire from the shadows. It is warm, bright. I frequently ponder this flame might represent the essence of intelligence. A cluster of inspiration ignited by high temperatures. The future direction of the universe may well lie within it.
I'll always remember the fucking the Detroit meme with David Cage like and Yoko Taro.
Oh, is that the "You're so sweet, hello human resources" one?
No, it's can a robot be human? And then uh David Cage asking like can a robot be human? And then Yoko Taro asks can a human be human? And then the next line is just David Cage going what?
Yeah, it does. I've only ever played one David Cage game, and it was fucking miserable. Let me tell you. But
Which one? Which one? Tell me now.
you don't remember? I streamed Fahrenheit a few months ago.
God, I totally forgot.
To me, it seems like David Cage is a superficial philosopher when it comes
Yes.
to his writing and stuff. Like he tries to seem really like in the know, and it seems very try hard.
He likes to pretend he's smart.
Oh, okay, that's the word. Pseudo intellectual.
Yes, pseudo-intellectual.
While Yoko Taro's writing feels like someone who has gone through some shit and is asking questions about humanity based on his experiences.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because I don't actually know anything about Yoko Taro's personal life. Other than apparently the women in his games are based on women he meets in real life, which, oh my god.
He lives a much more interesting life than any of us. He also likes money, which is why he made a gacha game, so you can pay him money. I'm not joking about that. His quoted reason for making a gacha is "I like money."
Oh, I know. He's made. He technically has been involved in 2 gacha games, hasn't he?
Yeah, he did Sin of Alice and of course the Nier Gacha.
Not only that, we've also established contact with the Garden of Recollection through the IPC.
She drew
and they
Don-chan
pledged their
from
support
Taiko no
for our
Tatsujin.
research endeavors.
Huh, that was his wife? That's... Damn.
I'm truly happy for the Dream Chasers.
Fucking small world out there.
The cosmos' brightest and, let's admit, dimmer intellects are now at their service.
I keep getting this feeling that this is all too good to be true.
Agreed. It's hard to imagine members of the Genius Society taking an interest in such mundane research. Never mind. At the end of the day, this is a positive outcome.
You can tell because she also drew the little cute drawings of the Interners in Drakengard 3. A game I have not played.
Just hasn't played video games in his life. He's just never played a video game.
You have to understand, like, if I don't play a game, I try not to watch any material related to it. It's like, what's the point? I don't want to be one of those people who thinks they know everything about a franchise because they watched a fucking YouTube playthrough of it. That's
I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm asking you to play the video game.
I will eventually, but I'm saying in the meantime, I'm gonna know fucking nothing about it.
Then
It
perish.
heartens me to learn that everyone is willing to put aside their differences for Penacony's plight. I trust that everyone will surely reach consensus in the upcoming negotiations. Looks like Penacony's future is decided. I'm wondering, is there anything else the crew is concerned about?
Peace is our greatest wish. Beyond that, we desire nothing else.
I feel like this contradicts something Himiko said earlier in the game.
Well, that's good.
What do you mean?
Now that everyone's minds are at ease.
I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but her saying that
You may now
peace is
depart
what
with peace of
everyone
mind.
wants is like,
The
yeah,
Alliance
that's cool, but I don't
all
think that was
subsequent
ultimately what
procedures.
the Trailblazers do. I don't know. I guess I'm reading too much into it.
That's the case.
They
Nothing else
what forging a path forward is always the primary goal, but striving for peace during that is admirable. Is the general consensus.
Yeah, fair enough. Also, there's a Pokeball in front of us.
Sounds good to me.
Touch it. Touch it now. Touch it now.
You two head back to the Express first. I'll pick up March and deal with the checkout procedure. Oh, also, Miss Black Swan, you have a matter
Why
to
does she
discuss
just
with me,
fade onto
yes?
screen like that? I hate her abilities.
Nothing escapes your attention, Miss Navigator.
You've been with us this whole time, huh? In any case, he and I will be waiting for you in March on the Express. Let's go. Our time on Penacony has come to a fruitful end.
Penacony's journey ends here. I guess it was pretty fruitful.
I feel like Aventuring's the biggest red flag here. Because I know this man did not escape Brazil.
Oh, who's joined?
It's me in Zan's place.
Zan has died.
Unfortunately, chat can't tell who you are because you have no fucking image on the
Anyway,
screen.
yeah. Hello, chat. This is Melis. It's one of Zan's brothers.
Yes, the answer.
Yeah, we're still here in the dream and not killing Sunday.
Yep, still in the dream, not Kelly Sunday. I just realized that you guys were live, and I was like, oh, hey, you're down a guy, so I can
Yeah.
hang out while Zan's driving.
Ah, that's where he is.
Navigation meeting is about to start. We're all waiting for you.
When did the Express become so lively?
I was starting to wonder.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling about this, guys.
Goal.
Ahem. Looks like everyone's present. Let the navigation meeting commence then.
This a meeting to decide our next stop? How we doing this? A show of hands.
Hold your horses, cowboy. It's for those to decide.
Ah, yes, our newest trailblazer, Pom Pom.
What in tarnation are you guys doing here?
Allow me to explain.
Pom's my
Mr.
favorite
Beagle and Miss
trailblazer.
Black Swan submitted a request to temporarily travel with the Express for their own personal reasons.
This is some Granblue party recruitment type shit.
As you all may know,
What do you mean?
the Astral Express.
I met this
never
person
finds
for
any
2
passengers
minutes.
whose
Why
heart
did you
yearns
hop
for
aboard?
distant stars. Therefore, they
No,
will be
no,
traveling
it's
with
even
us for a
funnier
while
because Boot
until
Hill
they reach their
held up
destinations.
the train.
I think there have been characters in Granblue who have attempted that in the past.
This big character in Grandma would try to kill us.
Livelier now. But Miss
A lot of them.
A good chunk of the cast actually has tried to kill us.
abilities to pull any pranks.
It's a little concerning, actually. Hey, Archangel, how's it going, man?
Makes you wonder why we keep doing this.
Miss March. I promise you, You'll never see me in your room while you're taking a break.
The most popular male character in Grand Blue tried to kill us. That's true.
Oh yeah, it's Mandelmon.
Don't! You're freaking me out.
Now, yes, chancla phone. Just passing by before snoozing. Hold on. Thanks for,
Chancla.
thanks for giving me the time of day.
Alright. Now that everyone's met everyone, we can continue our navigation meeting.
And now we're his best friend against his will.
Firstly, Pom-Pom wishes
I mean, I don't think he minds.
If it weren't for you all unearthing the truth about Penacony, Pom-Pom would have never known where Mikhail and the rest had gone.
I think at first he didn't like the idea of being friends with us, but he quickly kind of like shrugged that off and decided that Lucifer wouldn't want this for me.
What they had to go
Coffee's not so bad.
but I reckon they all fulfilled their wishes. And it was thanks to all
This is now my defining character trait.
Now then, we come to the crux of this navigation meeting. We must decide on the express.
That does bother me, like, very mildly. That it's like, oh, this is now your defining character trait. You like coffee.
Relincoln versus Hammerin, that Sandalphon is right at after the captain. He kind of owes his life to him. Or her.
The first choice is from Himiko, the
Can't believe Quip hates women.
a planet composed entirely of water.
How many streams are we in, Ruby?
Reside there. Of course, it's also
How do you not know this by now?
nameless Mikhail.
Oh. Lusaka, huh?
The second choice is the agate world Melustanen, suggested by Welt. It's famed as one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster, and the place where the beauty Idrilla ascended. Today, it's celebrated as a planet of undying allure. The third choice is Edostar, a planet nestled within a vast ion storm region, currently under assault by the Antimatter Legion. However, the distress signals from there have recently ceased, prompting the IPC's wish for us to check in on the situation.
Fucking Dead Space type beat.
The last choice, courtesy of Black Swan, is the glass belt Petravia, a massive belt of asteroids that was turned to glass by the Lord Ravager Zephyro. These days, it's apparently known to house one of the branches of the Morning Actors Troupe.
See, the real red flag that should tell you that this is all an illusion is that you have the illusion of choice of where you're going next, and that it isn't just going to be back to the Lafu.
I was joking with the.
By the way, it's
The first real hint, in my opinion, is the fact that General Jing Yuan called you the Galactic Baseballer.
I think there were hints way before that.
I know, but I'm just joking that it's getting really bloody obvious around then.
And then we'll put it
Like-
to a vote.
Jing Yuan has a sense of humor. It is not that.
I can't make up my mind.
If that's the case, how about we go to Edostar first? If that planet really is in danger, then we should go help them out.
March is right. Though the fact that the distress signals have ceased means we're probably too late. But I still think we should investigate the situation there.
I would find it like very bleak but very funny if like if it cut to like footage of us like surviving a fucking zombie apocalypse.
You and Don Hung make
What do you mean?
I'll throw in a
Like
vote for
the distress signal thing, just like the distress signal's going quiet, and then we go anyway, and then it turns out it's just fucking Dead Space.
That'd be kind of hype. We should get a horror planet actually. I'm fucking down.
Now that you mention it, I just was reminded of one of the
4 votes for Edostar.
the Acheron memes about the Hoyoverse, the different Rite and Maze.
Oh yeah, Akron walking into the wrong universes.
Yeah, and it's one of them can cook, one of them can't cook, and one of them can't find the kitchen. And the one that can't find the kitchen is Akron with like a load of groceries like on her arm, and she's just wandered into Dead Space. There's like a necromancer in the background.
Meeting is adjourned. I'll go check the warp jump coordinates.
That's how lost Akron got.
When it's time to make the jump, Pom-Pom will make an announcement.
That's one of my favorite gimmicks to one of the characters in SRW, in that Masaki gets so fucking lost sometimes he just literally ends up in different games.
Uh,
I think I
so
have.
as I'm sure Quip is at least like tangentially aware of,
Mhm.
that's also a gimmick of good old Zoro from One Piece, and I
Yep.
think the funniest implementation of that idea is in the latest One Piece Musou, where if you play as Zoro, the map is blurred out.
You can't see the map because you're playing as Zoro. That's.
It's very
There's
funny.
still some time
Oh
before the
man.
jump.
Oh, that's great.
What should I
Oh.
do?
All right, let me see if I can. I have this comic on tap. Where did it go?
How about a chat? Over here.
I'm assuming Black Swan is Sparkle in this illusion, right?
Anyone can be.
Sparkle is
Please
Sparkle.
let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip be uneventful. Please let this trip
Sparkle
be
is Sparkle's
uneventful.
corpse.
Please let this trip be uneventful. Is something March would never say.
What's with you and always copying the way I
Well,
talk?
I mean, yes, directly,
The last
that
couple of
does seem like a
trailblazing
little bit of a
expeditions
funny
have
thing
been
that for
downright
March to say.
terrifying.
On the other hand,
It's about
please
time
let
we
me
had
not end
some
up in
fun,
prison. Is
cozy,
something
and
March
cute
would say.
adventures for a change.
Masaki gets so lost in Alpha Gaiden that Hiro asks Zero where the hell he is, and all Zero, the all-knowing computer system, can give him is the general area. Naho says, taunting as Tashigi has her remove her glasses and the whole game becomes blurry.
All right, there we go. I found it.
Start praying with
Why
me.
was that so hard?
Please let
It
this
just
trip be
scrolled
uneventful.
past it
Please
on my
let
own
this trip be
Discord. Let me
uneventful.
see.
Please let this trip be uneventful.
Go back to there. Go into there, and
For some reason, I'm suddenly stricken by the feeling that we haven't crossed paths in quite some time.
That's right, Don Hung. You haven't done shit. I mean,
You ain't done shit.
you're always in my heart.
I should have known better than to expect anything.
To be fair, he's like
serious.
got like 3 character arcs to go.
Oh, Don Hung.
This time, you must disembark with us when we reach our destination.
Got it.
But please stop talking like that, Trailblazer.
This Astral Express sure is comfy. But I got one tiny problem with it. How come there ain't no potent drinks on this ride?
Apologies, Boothill, but here we only serve Big K brand cola. You gotta understand, copyrights and all that.
I can live without malt
Yeah.
juice.
I believe
Stock
the majority of what we actually know
Like
is
that
served on the
white
Express
gem. Common as
is
dirt.
March's
not too
obsession with juice and Himiko's legendary coffee.
Yes.
Is Himiko's coffee not strong enough for you?
Oh, well, that's
That's a different kind of strong.
Yeah.
All
Fair.
these years out in the wild, and now I'm bunking in luxury. Gotta say, it's quite the treat.
Hey, well, so, how's Acheron? Haven't seen her in a while.
You're fast becoming an excellent trailblazer. It's an honor to be able to watch you grow.
Yep, I'm super duper awesome.
Yes, you are. I've known many warriors in my time, and only a few achieved.
This is a joke.
Back home, where I'm from,
This is a funny joke.
at least an S tier.
Man who has not played Honkai Impact 3rd.
Yeah, 5 stars are called S ranks in Honkai 3rd.
I'm looking forward to seeing.
Back in my day, they used to be called SSRs.
I didn't get that was a Honkai reference. I thought that was just leading on the fourth wall.
Yeah, no, it was. If you are a 5 star in Honkai, you are literally called an S rank in the lore, which is very funny.
I hope we can trailblaze together again someday.
Don't
Pretty
worry.
red-haired lady.
We'll have plenty of time to spend together on the Express, so there'll definitely be more chances for adventures like this. Turn in early
It also
today.
keeps her away from the
You've
coffee
really
machine.
been pushing yourself hard recently. If you don't take this chance to recharge, it could lead to long-term problems. It seems fine when you're young, but it's a different story as you age.
That's right, Himiko. The second you turn 25, you get bound to a wheelchair.
Oh, Christ.
Alright, Black Swan. Or should I say... the Goblina?
Oh, you're here. Seeing your reflection among the stars in the porthole really does seem somewhat surreal. How about it? This journey of beautiful dreams. Was it to your liking?
Oh,
Goblins aren't real quick.
oh,
They can't hurt you.
all these options make me want to kill myself.
Do it. Pick it. You gotta. You gotta. Baby names, you gotta.
What a roller coaster ride. It's just so peak. Keep it coming. Or, it kind of left me wanting more, you know? Or, seems like there's still a lot of loose ends, no? 4, it's nothing short of a Deus Ex Machina. And 5, when the next survey comes, I'll be checking the too easy box. Again. Oh my god. Brain rot is terminal when you have to put the Trailblazer down. Well,
that too easy gag is like their favorite fucking gag at this point.
to highlight
They
how
do
much
it like every patch.
to highlight how much brain damage I've received, I'm gonna pick the peak
I
option.
feel your obvious excitement. That means your
It's too much, Quip. We gotta
also
put you down.
even more beautiful.
So when will they reference sticking out your gap for the Rizzler?
So,
Worse, they reference those new TikToks that have been going around. That's like fucking
I'm quite
fictional
eager to
characters
have
over that fucking remix of Band for Band.
Please submit the required items.
And Quip, that's why after this we have to play Fortnite.
I'm going to kill you, Ruby. By bare hands. I'm gonna slash open your neck with the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card. The parting gift from Black Swan attack card number 0, seemingly absent from Black Swan's collection. In the card's art, to cast your gaze into the midst of destiny. If one day you have unfortunately stuck into the memory zone's deep seas without Memo Keeper by yourself, it will guide 0, and the tarot is the Fool, by the way. Yeah. Wonder what that's all about. Oh. Oh, this is I have to submit this shit, huh?
Oh, how about it?
Quip, but you say you don't want to play Fortnite, but think of the stream engagement. Hello, Zan.
I've never actually backed out of one of those.
Wait, Zan's not showing up on the fucking screen. Wait, no, Zan. Wait, what?
Yeah, because I am not
Oh.
Zan.
Oh.
I thought Zan came in.
You confused me, Ruby! Anyway, I guess, it's too easy.
Such elusive emotions.
You were saying?
I've never encountered memories quite like this
Who was
before.
talking? I lost my train
It
of thought.
stirred
I think Ruby
my
was talking.
curiosity.
I wasn't saying shit. I'm stupid.
No.
Oh, I think I was just commenting that I never have backed out of one of those items submitted.
How about you hand
submit
that
things
small
and had to
party
redo the
gift
conversation
back to
before
me?
because I just
I'm
hit the
quite
button every
eager
time.
to have it back.
Really annoyed that even though it's very obvious, and I'm... Look, I know that the the character, the one that's on the screen, the Trailblazer, in this case, what's his name again? Kylus. It's not me, literally. I feel like the character is smart enough to notice that this is really fucked and should probably be very skeptical. I don't know. It just feels like if something goes wrong because of me doing this, it'll feel really annoying.
We always have to remember the joke that the Trailblazer is 5 days old. They're not literally 5 days old, but they are.
Yes.
In some ways, younger than March 7th.
I wasn't
You have to remember that you are playing a character that is canonically very stupid.
I just
There's that too.
stumbled upon a particularly fascinating spot in your memory.
Special interest
Before
trash
I
cans.
explain, I would like to apologize to you. This farewell gift I gave you isn't really
Literally,
a compass from the memory zone, but merely an empty light cone. Remember when we entered the hotel in the dreamscape for the first time, and I procured a few trinkets from your companions? Their functions are similar.
It was me, Trailblazer. Where you saw your wife Firefly get penetrated, that was me.
This way, I can always be attuned
Whoa.
to your location,
Whoa.
ready to assist immediately if you encounter any threats. But this is not its most intrinsic function.
I just
Light cones are
was reminded
slices of
that
light used to
image of
encapsulate
the three
solidified phenomena.
Write-ins.
This empty light cone
Whoever the
is
artist
the
was
same.
didn't. They misspelled find. They said fine, as in like a tax or a fee, instead of
It's
fine.
fine.
Yeah, it's
fine.
It can etch your memories
It's
in
one
their
of those
most
things that
vivid
just
form.
drives
And
my
then
particular kind of.
allow me to
neurosis
admire and manipulate them, turning them into unique mementos.
So, what shade of red are these flags?
All the world is born from the power of mind and soul, and that power is memory.
Orange.
To prevent ourselves from being forgotten by the world, we must make the world remember us.
That implies it's less dangerous.
Or use our memories to recreate it.
Black Swan's an interesting case because she could be so much worse if she wanted
Life,
to be.
seemingly vast, offers but a scant collection of impactful memories. Some joyful, some sorrowful, some light, some heavy. But you are different.
Oh, am I?
Memory is a reflection of the future. Within that reflection, I see your unparalleled worth. You have the power to craft memories that can captivate the world. Your memory can illuminate the universe's future path. And that memory will be as scintillating as the star clusters you see in this portal.
Believe it or not, I'm not actually laughing right now. I'm coughing and I'm in horrible pain.
Die.
To help me see if I'm about to ascend?
The memories I have of you are not enough for me to predict a future that lies too far ahead. But I can tell you one thing. My favor towards you stems from a more profound reason. The reason is simple. In this grandiose and ostentatious dream of the families, only you personally experienced the entire course.
Now, stop speaking in riddles.
Patience.
No, speaking more riddles.
I will reveal the answer to you, but that time is not now.
I've had it up to here with your riddles!
Turn around and take a look at your friends.
Bonus points if anyone
One
recognizes
of
what I'm
them is
referencing
reveling
past the
at
bad
arrival
impression.
of their next
I
destination,
don't. Die.
filled with hopes and expectations of their own present and future.
Then I'll take it to my grave.
Revealing everything
Good.
at this moment would
Perish.
be a bit of a buzzkill. wouldn't it? I'm looking for an opportune time. A time when you're totally at ease. Perhaps when the night grows hazy and you're about to drift off would be the most opportune.
Why are you speaking like a predator?
How about one fine night? I will prepare the candles, aromatics,
kinda does,
and even
doesn't
a
she?
cushy couch to create a cozy dreamland for you. And then I will tell you the answer in the form of a little bedtime story to lull you to sleep.
Hi. Hello. Attention all passengers.
Not gonna lie, I forgot Pom Pom existed for a second.
The express is about to
Same
make
pom pom. Favorite pom pom.
and hold on.
Oh,
That's
sorry,
not
I meant
Pom-Pom.
Boot Hill.
It looks like we're finally about
My
to
favorite
set
boot
off.
pom.
There are countless gleaming memories out there waiting for us. Why don't we just leave it at that for now?
I like your words, Magic Lady.
That's right. As a small token of compensation for playing that little trick on you with the empty light cone, I will gift you with some words. They hold great significance to me.
Magic ma'am.
Life is akin to
Yeah,
a
that works.
winding
There we
valley
go.
where memories serve as our sole companions.
Alternatively, Magic Nun.
You'll remember these words dearly, won't you?
Sorry, I just drank something Ron May gifted me. I don't think I am.
In the year 2158
God, I was
of the
so
Amber
angry.
Era,
So
the first
angry doing
year
that quest.
of the new epoch, the universe resumed its intended trajectory. The kindling of conspiracy smoldered in Penacony, the land of the dreams.
This seems oddly familiar.
Failing to erupt into a blaze, it instead flickered briefly on Klapoth's anvil, before vanishing in a blink of an eye. The dead, and those fated to die, remain in their eternal slumber, while the living find solace in deep sleep.
Jeez,
All
when did Sam
clamored in a
get in?
cacophony of
That's when he said
silence,
he
and
left.
went
Jeez.
about their own ways.
It's not a big deal if
The
he just
cosmos
can't make it.
emanated a vitality
Yeah, well, no,
characteristic of a new era,
It's that he got in the car.
all for the modest price of a brother and
Oh,
sister.
he still hasn't responded
Yeah,
since he
like,
said he
got
was
in the
going to get
car.
in the car.
Babies are born
Yeah, he got in the
as
car like
stars
3 hours
extinguish.
ago, and
The silver
it's not anything to be
rail
worried about
unfolds.
just yet, because the drive takes
The
about
story
4
of the Astral Express
he got started,
comes to a close.
Yeah.
It also embarks a new
I hope he's alright.
He should be.
Time marches forward, heralding the arrival.
Remember
of
when
a
you
new
turned into a giant
chapter
trash
in
can?
The history of trailblazing.
Yeah, good times, huh? Good times.
Good times.
The worst part about that is you didn't actually get the deck sample in the face.
We did it, guys. We beat the patch. We beat the patch. We beat
We
the
did
patch.
it. We
beat
finally
the patch.
finished
We did
fucking
it.
Honkai.
We beat the patch. It's over. We don't
It's
have
time
to
to
play
go
this
back to
ever again.
Genshin.
We can go back to play Genshin, and then we can beat Genshin. Question mark is
And then we
March
can play
7th.
Zenless on Zero.
Question mark is Acheron. Okay, so March was real, and Acheron is real because. Hey, wait a second. This seems more complicated than I realized. This is worse.
Any thoughts?
May this journey lead us seaward.
Countless shooting stars streak the sky tonight. If you can pick the right one, it will carry your wish to thousands of distant worlds. You're feeling very relaxed now, aren't you? So, then...
Alright. Reveal to me your secrets.
It's time to tell you a little bedtime story. Well, let's start with a conclusion. The crew was defeated in the battle against Sunday. Everyone in Penacony failed, and no one survived.
Yeah, that fight did seem a little too easy.
But
Bonk.
don't panic. The truth, as horrifying as it may be, is not yet irreversible. There's still a glimmer of hope, and that's why I'm here. Next, I'll use this empty light cone that carries all your memories to relive everything that happened before. And when this story reaches its end, I'm sure someone as clever as you will notice that. There's a major flaw in the story you have experienced. Yet,
Yeah?
within that flaw lies a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, there's a major flaw?
Are you ready for it? Do
Why
you
not? Come on,
remember
bring it.
everything? When the clock turned back, the Express started a warp jump, sending you to a strange dream. You were bewildered back then, and then a Galaxy Ranger named Acheron showed you a way out.
Uh-huh.
When you arrived at the Reverie Hotel, you met the doorman Misha and had a confrontation with Aventurine, an IPC representative. Thankfully, Acheron appeared again and helped you. After that, you saved Firefly and explored Penacony together. During the tour, you ran into Sparkle disguised as Sampo and accidentally entered a child's dream.
Okay.
There, I rescued both of you from death, but Firefly didn't return to reality. She realized the truth and tried to involve you in her plan, but that resulted in an accidental death. Even more unsettling, you soon encountered another murder.
Misha is a meme, but he still somehow signed the visitor book outside of the dream. Isn't that one of those special privileges he had by being one of those weird memes?
The two cases of death prompted you to
Don't let your memes
investigate
be
the
dreams,
truth behind
kids.
the sweet dream. Despite your efforts to gather information about the two victims, you didn't make much progress. But you did learn about the Watchmaker from Gallagher. Meanwhile, Aventurine was secretly carrying out his scheme, in which you were one of the pawns. In the midst of a fierce battle, Acheron revealed her true identity as an emanator of the Nihility and unsheathed her sword. That strike foiled Aventurine's plan and opened a passage between the
I
sweet
went to
dream
double check
and the
just in
original
case they were
memory
clever.
zone.
They were not.
Upon your arrival at Dreamflux Reef, you learned the truth that death was actually dormancy, as well as the truth about the dreamscape, the Stellaron, and the bellboy, Misha. You split up with Sunday and Robin, looking for a way to seal the Stellaron. However, it turned out that Sunday and the Dream Master had their own hidden agenda. And you had to engage in an ultimate duel on the stage of the Charmony Festival. Finally, the story reached its conclusion. You emerged victorious, with the Trailblaze triumphing over the Order, and Penacony embracing a bright and peaceful future. This marks the end of the thrilling journey in Penacony.
Alright.
I'm sure
I will
you've
go
already
beat my head against
noticed
Swarm
something
Disaster later. I
unusual,
just wanted to check some things.
haven't you? The major flaw, which contradicts all the known information, hides in this story.
Oh yeah? And what's the major flaw?
What do you think, Wet?
The fact that I haven't seen Sunday's corpse. I mean, it's the fact that I met Misha at the hotel, right? That would imply that I've been in a dream since the second I landed. Right?
Yeah, that's the
Little Misha. Or should I call him the Watchmaker? He's only a segment of memory in a dream bubble, but his ambition for the Trailblaze led him to leave the bubble and embark on a grand adventure in Penacony. Well, Misha is a rather special memory zone meme, and he was granted power by the Trailblaze. There's still one
By the way,
thing
Quip, are you
we
gonna
should
hit up the
do
hit
to defend.
new Persona game, Metaphor Refantasio?
That's not a real thing.
A life born in the memory zone could
You
never
haven't seen
manifest in
it.
reality.
Metaphor Refantasio is a real
So,
game. It's the
why did he
newest
appear in the
Persona
mystery
game.
hotel in reality?
I don't
I mean,
believe you. You made that up.
no, it is a real thing. It
The
is
answer
made by
is
Atlas.
simple.
It is resembles
He
a
is the
Persona
one
game.
fatal
It is not a
variable
Persona
that
game.
contradicts all our known
In
information.
my opinion, it's slightly more than
This
resembles.
means
It is
that
very
you,
blatantly a
who
Persona game.
wholeheartedly believe in this
Uh,
memory,
instead of like
are
demons, it's
still
classes,
trapped
kind of.
in the
Like
dreamscape.
you change classes
very
instead of switching
moment.
between various demons.
Yeah, but you still have to fucking talk. You still have to fucking get them and fuse them and
Yes,
shit.
yeah. There's a lot of it is a very very similar game. It has it's made by Atlas. It just has the Shin Megami Tensei filed off of it.
I don't.
And it is like steampunk fantasy instead of like.
And it has your social links.
If it is an Atlas game, I don't care to buy it because it will inevitably get a re-release in 2 to 5 years.
Yeah. Fair,
I don't care for
fair
that
enough.
business practice, and I don't want to support it by buying into it.
Yeah, that's
Wake up.
That's fair enough, I guess.
Break free from this eternal dream and return to the real world. We'll find our answers there.
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I enjoy their games too much to.
The twist is, we never actually left our room. Instead, I've been yorking it to to Black Swan this entire time. These past few streams, they should have been on a different website.
Darling.
I'm calling the police.
Not another one.
Hey, Akron.
Thank you so much, Black Swan.
Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
The deja vu is strong with this scene.
I understand you must be confused, and we'll do our best to shed light on the situation. However, before that, it's essential to know that...
Hey, it's that thing you said when we first met the first time, and you alluded to the fact that this isn't the first time you've seen me do this before, huh?
This place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for those who have awakened from Enna's dream.
Do you remember Sunday's ambitious plan? He intended to harness the power of the Stellaron, the collective will of over 100,000 Oak family members, and the desires of everyone in Penacony to usurp the harmony and restore the order.
Nope, don't remember any of this.
Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. From the early days of our journey into Asdana.
Oh, really? You were so eager to see his corpse, and you don't remember any of this.
Strange dreamscape
Nope.
where we met.
I don't even know who we're talking to
Maybe
right
it
now.
was a sign that your thoughts were beginning to drift away.
I'm now back at the beginning of the story.
I don't think the goal of the Order was to put
Right,
everyone
none of that
in place.
happened. Nah, it's not that.
Quite the contrary. They used the Stellaron to catalyze the leakage of Asdana's Memoria into the material
The one
world,
place it's
allowing
appropriate
the
to do it was
dreamscape to
only a
blend
dream plot.
with reality.
The land of dreams.
Aborte mas kami tumegata Tokyo.
Also,
We wanna make the
it
dream
should
come
be
true.
established that a core thing that the story does is, despite something being a dream, that does not mean it was not real.
Another reality, if you would.
It's basically a time loop without actually being a time loop.
And that
Yes.
included a lot of memoria from
Without
beyond
making the
sky.
player actually suffer through a
As
time
time
loop.
came and went, the dreams eventually became indistinguishable from reality. And reality became an illusion. People think they are awake, but their spirits have long since stepped into
I was trapped inside an MMO. Hey, I've seen this one before. Oh, I was gonna say Log Horizon, but okay, yeah, Sword Art Online. You have to quote, do you remember love when people ask you if you remember anything? No. Do you remember that old lullaby? The entire world here is dream, so yeah, it's still important. Well, yeah.
This is what makes Anna's dream so powerful. In this paradise governed by the Order, everyone indulges in their delightful dreams and lives happily ever after.
I presume it's kind of a Xanakin situation, right? Where time can never actually, like, move on. Sorry, I need to fucking make a jar every time I reference FFX.
I believe what you experienced
Put in the Xanakin jar.
except for that flaw, was real. Only in this way could you reach the destination, lifting the crisis in Penacony and embarking on your next trailblazing expedition. If it wasn't for Acheron's plan, we might have been trapped in this dream forever.
Fortunately, while the path of the Order governs all things, it can't affect the Nihility. I came to realize this when the Dream Master tried to expel me at any cost.
This is also why you felt a sense of peculiarity.
Flip has
when
disease that
traveling.
makes you like FF10.
I always think it's fucked up how Xanakin is a real physical place, so theoretically Titus could have gone home.
Yeah.
I'm not fully convinced that it would have worked like that.
Well, I'm not as fortunate as she is. Even if I'm a memo keeper, I was still influenced by the power of the Order and fell into hallucinations. However, thanks to your memories, now we still have a chance to turn the tide.
I know Dream Xanakin's a real place. I'm saying the worst case scenario is that he could have gone back to Dream Xanakin and there would have been another Titus.
For mortals, even if they possess the great power of a path,
I'm not entirely
they can't
sure
create
how
a
those
flawless
mechanics
world
work
like
with
gods
the
do.
summoning and all that.
That's why there was a flaw in your dream. In other words, once you have realized the world is not real, you'll have a chance to break free from the dream.
Jack never got replaced, but that depends on how you interpret Dream Xanakin's ability to restore itself and its continuity. Because past a certain point, it has to loop back, right? There's no sense of, like... It has to preserve Anakin as it was, so... It would have to be a recreation of the people who existed at that time. X2 implies Titus was not a real person. That's what I'm drawing from. Like, I'm assuming that if for example, Shuyin happened to be the template
So
for Titus...
we should forge onwards while we have this conversation, by the way.
Dream lies within Misha, who could have never appeared in reality.
You can continue, just mine, and we are doing a thing right now.
I realized that I was in an illusion too.
Didn't expect it all comes back to Misha.
Now Sunday has usurped the power of the Harmonious Choir through the Charmony Festival. Asdana has thus fallen into Anna's dream, transforming everyone equally into the notes of the Eon. Failure doesn't mean weakness. Only the strong can gather the will to resist the Order and try to break free. We still have a chance, though. To make it happen, please, Black Swan, guide us to those with a strong will.
All right, please come with me.
These people are...
They're the ones who accept Anna's dream and indulge in their happy illusions. We have no means to wake them up now. Not even your clockwork will do the trick. However, there are still other things we can do. Let's keep going.
Did I take the wrong door? I think I did.
You did.
In fact, why should I just teleport?
That's the spirit.
Also, X2 isn't what implies Titus was never a real person. Final Fantasy X has a very important scene at the end of Mount Gagazet that tells you you are not a real person. You were a dream made up by suffering people producing a physical location based on the memory of a place that no longer exists. Hi, Robin.
Finally, you've arrived.
Let me introduce you to Robin. She woke up from Anna's dream by her own will. And it's this tough lady who led us here with her song.
I woke up for the same reason as all of you. In the dream, I experienced something that could never occur in reality.
Are we going to lock it up in a cage?
Not the fucking bird again.
I want to see it fly freely in the sky.
Too late.
Without us,
Cherish.
this bird would be too fragile to survive on its own. Do you want it to die?
No, but...
Then let's take care of it together until it can return to the sky.
Huh?
Birds have wings because they're meant to fly. Even if they may crash on the ground one day, they shouldn't be trapped in a cage. Birds belong to the sky, so we should help them return there, right?
The illusion was so impossibly blissful that I realized it was just a dream.
She figured out that it was fake because my brother was fucking decent.
Yeah, my brother was too optimistic and nice.
Founded upon
It's
the
a dream.
Harmonious Choir, mainly
Uh.
wishes. It will only materialize once the aspirations of all beings in Penacony merge as one.
My brother wasn't a doomer.
Present.
My brother wasn't.
It has
Yeah,
become impervious due to people's
accurate.
desire to remain slumbering within the dream. And in order to destroy it, we must make everyone in Penacony want to wake up. Now comes the tricky part. How do we do it?
Maybe we should just go back to Anna's dream?
You want to go back? Unfortunately, human consciousness always gravitates toward reality. Now that you've seen the flaw in the dream, there is no turning back.
Fantastic ideas all around, Trailblazer.
Illusions, borders on obsession, leading them to subconsciously resist the harsh reality.
We just walk up to all of them and just slap them.
Therefore, I carefully selected a moment where he was completely unguarded, guiding him to uncover the truth himself.
Oh,
to make
Zan
him regain his
didn't call me.
consciousness.
He just appeared. All right, give me a second.
Zan manifests from
To
thin
wake
air,
up
as he is wont
everyone
to do.
in Penacony and get them to share the same determination. That would be nearly impossible.
Indeed. I'm afraid it's almost as difficult as resurrecting an Eon.
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
Oh, hey guys. You're the real ones, I assume, right?
This is a critical moment for the whole universe. Who cares about some dumb number?
Well, well, well. Someone enjoys making a dramatic entrance.
Thanks to Black Swan.
I should clarify that even if the dream's fake, Blue Hill still doesn't do anything.
And thanks to the memo keepers in
What?
Penacony too.
Yeah,
I
no,
believe
Blue Hill
your
just
partners
the
have also
Blue Hill just
awakened
talks.
from their dreams.
This is the first step of our plan. With the assistance from the Garden of Recollection, those who possess a strong will, like you, will grant...
You thought I was joking? No, no, no. Blue Hill's gone. Blue Hill's fucking gone.
will sway Anna's dream.
This is the last time
He's-
Blue Hill
he's-
will do anything ever.
However, Awakening
And
a mere
Firefly is
handful
also
of
fucking
individuals
gone. I'm
is
pretty sure if I
insignificant
remember.
compared to the vast number of people immersed in the dream.
No!
We must
No!
find other ways
No!
to awaken the free will of
Come
millions
back
of
next
people
week.
within a short period of time.
If breaking through from the inside proves challenging, we can seek assistance from the outside. We've long been aware of a potential solution. Asdana is a galaxy known for its abundant memoria, and the remarkable phenomenon known as synesthesia dreamscape. When people first enter this place, they often find themselves and others sharing a collective dream. At this very moment, there is only one dream encompassing the entire Asdana system.
So, you mean, if we can attract a large number of outsiders to this system, their free will would intertwine with this dream and shake it to its core?
Oh God.
However, those outsiders might also succumb to the dream and become the foundation of the Order instead. The real challenge is, how can we gather a huge number of people as determined as you within a short period of time?
Looks like the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath will be the only solution.
No need for that. Keep your once-in-a-lifetime treasure. We don't need to bother the Cienjo Alliance for such a tiny request. You want thousands of people with unwavering free will? That's easy. Just leave it to us Galaxy Rangers.
Yeah, okay, us Galaxy Rangers. Yep, yep,
Galaxy Rangers?
Yep.
Outsiders may see Galaxy Rangers as elusive and disconnected individuals, and actually, they're right. And that's why
Power Rangers Lost Galaxy reference. I believe we already made that joke, unfortunately, Fig.
Alright, I can confirm that Zan is safe, sane, and sound.
Unfortunate on the second, but I'm glad for the others.
Exactly. Its owner must have told you that it's meaningless to anyone other than a Galaxy Ranger. That it can only fulfill its purpose when returned to its rightful owner. Because it's a burial artifact. Worthy only of a hero who has served the Galaxy Rangers with honor.
He might come in and join me on this mic, although he wouldn't be able to hear you guys unless he like, got out his phone or something.
The direction it falls, countless meteors will streak across the sky.
Because I had like some speakers set up for my computer, but I just use a headset all the time.
Coming from all corners of the
Understandable.
cosmos, driven by a shared purpose.
That's fucking badass, actually.
Questioning the cause or counting the cost.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
we
it is.
abide by a common
Finally,
principle.
Boot Hill does something.
The shooting stars of the hunt only descend on the longest night.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Does something that matters.
Comes the dawn. We've stayed silent for far too long. Now, it's time to remind all the
Is it me, or is the filter on Boot Hill's voice exceptionally strong currently?
It is. It is.
First spark.
Once the dreamscape is swayed, I'll complete the second step. I'll fine-tune the slumbering souls with the Song of the Harmony, interrupting them with the discord of Trailblaze, and guiding them towards reality.
Why does he have shark teeth? I think there's some kind of in-universe bullshit explanation about him doing something with his bullets with his teeth because he's a cyborg.
He has sharp teeth because they look cool, and he eats bullets because they taste good.
If the Trailblaze is the target of heroes, then the Harmony will guarantee that the strong help the weak. Only the people of Penacony themselves can be the saviors of their homeland.
So he's an idiot? Has any of his dialogue betrayed the indication of him being anything but an idiot?
Their path of
He has the air of a true Texan intellectual.
I may not be a nameless. I'm willing to instill courage in all those who need it. This includes my brother as well. Anna's dream is too cruel for him and everyone else.
Your plan sounds well conceived, but still, it appears somewhat idealistic, and romantic. The flaws rooted in human nature can't be eradicated overnight. Do you believe these efforts alone are enough to convince everyone to choose the right path?
I agree with you, Black Swan. That's why the most critical aspect of this plan is not to convince everyone to choose the right path, but to inspire them to save themselves.
And that works. Hey, Zan.
So, you're the key in the end, I assume?
Is she gonna convince everyone to end themselves?
Oh no.
No.
It's going to be a lot cooler than that.
To overcome it, you'll need the same level of power. The final step in destroying the sweet dream will be my responsibility.
That's a relief to hear.
Now that our roles are assigned, let's get to our battlefield and pose a grand finale.
See, this on its own would be a pretty cool, just actual RPG party.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Honkai Star Rail is a gacha.
Yeah, they never do the RPG party thing as hard as they do in Sumeru. That's the hardest they've ever committed.
And it was all for 5 minutes.
Is drawing to its close.
Well, I mean, actually, every time you go back to a Sumeru event, they're just like, hey, let's just get the gang back together. And you're like, hell yeah. And you do. It's the whole gang every time.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Sumeru has probably the tightest cast out of all of the regions. Like, everyone that you worked with there is chill. And talks to each other frequently. It's a very different atmosphere from the rest of the game. It's nice.
This is where Firefly uncovered the truth.
Indeed. She was the first to discover the world beyond the shores of death, and shared this truth with all of us. There's something you should know. We were able to locate you within this boundless dream, and find the key to breaking free from the dream. All because of one person's unwavering dedication.
If you say Aventrine, I'm gonna smack you.
Firefly.
Thank God.
She awakened from the dream ahead of others, discovered the Express amidst the stars, and brought us valuable information about the remnants of the Order. She may have been aided by the script, and it came at a cost. As you know, Firefly is a stowaway who entered the dreamscape in a different way from ours. Without the dream pool in the hotel or assistance from the family, she can only awaken from this dream in one way. A real death. We mustn't fail her determination. I'm not implying that we must win this fight no matter what, but our resolve should match that of that courageous lady.
And the second I pop this dream bubble, Firefly's gonna die.
Are you ready?
Oh? What?
Let's embark on that final stage.
Very well. Now, please close your eyes.
Sorry.
Team must include Wild Harmony. Woo!
They give you one, you can use your own.
Oh, he's also level 80. Oh, good. That makes it a lot less harder. Can I not look at his details?
There should be a way to look at his details.
Not the
That's
story
weird.
version.
I swore you could look at the...
I'll use mine.
I swore-
What's the worst that could
invested
happen?
In mine, so
I
invested in mine, so I used mine.
I've only invested in the relics. His skills aren't going to be doing shit for damage, but I don't really care. I've got Acheron. How bad could it be?
I've gotten to the point that I had to start using bug parts to level up.
Hmm?
The
If
the
I
Ron May
remember
bug,
correctly,
the bug boss.
it has lasted
Oh,
for
yeah.
decades, or even centuries. The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. But thankfully, we've guided those lost souls to their lives beyond. They were heroes in their time. And they won't be reduced to puppets of the Nihility in their death. You see, the shadows on the sea have vanished. Do you remember? He once said that the sky would clear when the regrets of the departed had faded away.
But it's still raining.
I know.
So, why is all this? Why did this rain choose me?
Because someone's regrets haven't been fulfilled, perhaps. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans, and for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves. Sin-thirsters, the obsessions of the Pathstriders. They emerge from the depths of Ix, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeating the actions of their past lives.
Haven't we already heard this
They
conversation?
emerge from the Nihility and head
Very
toward
astute of you,
leading purposeless
but not
lives.
quite.
However, these hollow phantoms,
It's a slight variation.
they have journeyed with me for such a long time.
In fact, I
It's
think
an
what I
extension.
believe it is.
It's the second
what I-
half, yeah.
Well, what I believe it is actually is that the lines are swapped. That Raiden is saying the opposite, the opposite lines.
I'm already dead.
Yes.
They're having the conversation in reverse. Because he doesn't remember having this conversation before.
This is my duty as Acheron the Watcher.
Acheron the Watcher of the Acheron River, the Acheron of the River Watcher, the River Watcher of the Acheron, the Acheron River Watcher of the Watcheron.
I'm guarding the path to
Die.
the abyss of the Nihility, guiding every soul reluctant to become one with it. Back to this side.
But
Bad Acheron?
if this is
Yeah.
what the departed ones expected, should you try to change it?
I don't know.
Also, you kind of blow out the mic, so be a little careful.
When the inevitable moment came, he hoped someone would stand
Yeah, on his phone,
at
I
his
meant
grave
the phone.
and place
I do not have much control over the volume.
I do. I set your volume to 85.
Thank you.
Even if
Man, that's a good solution. Good job, Quap.
makes sense at all.
Some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless. I have experienced that much already. Please extend your hand, and then close your eyes. I'll carry your wish with me and fulfill it. Only then will I be able to put an end to the final regret by the Dead Sea.
Will I see them again?
Yes, that is certain, because it was you who told me about the Express, your two former companions. The expedition cut short by the swarm, your narrow escape from death, and your encounter with the Galaxy Rangers. And Penacony, the hometown to which you could never return.
Yeah. For countless times, I got rejected by the family and had to pass it by. But I knew that my companion was still there. Okay. Are you still there?
Take my hand and come with me.
I like the detail of like the water running down their hands, but like the fact that it never drops bothers me.
You'll embark on a long, long journey, shrouded in darkness.
Fear not, as a touch of red will be awaiting you at the end of the path.
I guess it drops on his hand, but it doesn't drop on hers.
That's the color of existence. Follow it, and it'll guide you and illuminate the way out. By doing so, you'll eventually reunite in the warmth of the sunlight.
Thank you.
May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. Welcome to the horizon of existence.
Oh, hey, it's this place again.
This place is one of the thousands
Welcome
of
black
manifestations belonging
to the
to
IX
the sleeping
zone.
and shapeless. And it's also
Soup
an
zone.
exit out of the nihility for the awake ones.
This is the beach of darkness. This is the beach in the realm of darkness, Kingdom Hearts. Chat, how do we tell Fig that we already made this joke?
Door to darkness.
Let's bid our final farewells here.
Gosh, fellas! Oh, say your final farewells to Acheron.
Please stay tuned.
Oh, oops.
Always distinguish between reality
It's okay.
and
That's
imagination.
useful.
All right, Gray.
Life is akin to a winding labyrinth where memories serve as
May your schemes be forever concealed.
Anna's dream is too cruel for him and everyone else.
To the imperfect tomorrow.
I still remember the question on the invitation letter. Why does life slumber?
I swear the characters were jump scaring you faster than they were jump scaring me. Maybe because I was playing the phone.
My PC's just built different. Close in the distance moment.
We don't know the answer yet, but we're about to awaken from this dream. Or perhaps such is the answer itself. Leave this place. Return to where you belong. And awaken Penacony from this dream.
Will I get to witness your hidden power?
As I said, our plan is not about convincing everyone to choose the right path.
May I see it?
It's about inspiring
No.
them to save themselves. So, when will people
I'm under
actively
the
save
impression she
themselves?
does not change what she says in that case.
The answer is when they are in desperate situations.
So you're gonna throw a black hole at them?
Like a drowning individual in the
Yeet.
deep sea. When one's body and mind bear immense pressure, agony, confusion, and despair will follow. I firmly believe that the fragility of humankind often freezes them in their tracks. But in truly desperate situations, they will strive to save themselves. And now, Penacony has enough heroes to lead them forward. It's through this inherent, self-centered instinct that people exert their utmost effort, even when they know their struggle is fruitless. As absurd as it may seem, it's their resistance, as for now. It is time to guide them, not as a savior, but as a nameless among those mortals. In this way, you will reunite in the warmth of the sunlight. The rain is intensifying. Before we part ways, please allow me to ask a few final questions.
Small.
So far, you have forged unbreakable bonds with numerous
Ooh.
individuals and entities in the sweet dream. Might I ask if you fear severing these bonds with your own hands?
Ah, here's the payoff.
Yeah.
I feel no fear.
If there is a vast, lifelike dreamland that is virtually indistinguishable from reality, a realm without death, where everyone can attain the happiness and fulfillment they deserve, living blissfully ever after, I would ask, would you wish to stay?
I would never ever want to live in a dream.
Imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself.
Siri, play Simple and Clean. Simple and Clean has no power over me.
Everyone, and every face they remember. The joy and the heartaches. The vows sealed and those left hanging. All will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending.
This is more of a dearly beloved
If you
moment.
had
Eh,
grasped the
good
journey's
enough.
finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey?
I would blaze a trail without hesitation.
I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter. What matters
Press
is
this
that
again,
you've
just
made
with
a
all the
decision.
superfluous answers taken away.
Listen, touch, and ponder. And therein lies the sensation. Cherish it, because that's what makes us exist.
I'm
Such
glad
is
to
the
turn
only
sound on.
answer
Usually I
humans
keep
can offer
screen
when
muted and
facing
just
the
have the-
nihility.
Hear, think, feel, yada yada yada.
If the nihility represents the primal fear of life, rendering any lofty convictions insignificant under their imposing shadow, then behind this shadow, there must exist the most fervent source of light in the world. Just
That's
as
right,
every
Acheron.
life that edges closer to death fervently approaches the end of the nihility,
Kingdom Hearts is light.
we must pursue that primordial light.
I hate you so much.
Annihility. And you watch over others to depart it. Such a task is absurd and meaningless.
Nevertheless, someone had to do it. As for the meaning you mentioned, even if it's a meaningless task, I've come this far, haven't I?
Even if the future you forge may not even belong to you.
It may not belong to me, but it definitely belongs to someone.
But hardships you must have experienced. In that case, allow me to do something meaningless too. Please. Tell me, Lily. Perhaps my existence will vanish in the next moment, and nobody will remember this conversation or your answer. But I believe that your name should be remembered, and this universe will remember it as well.
For me, some things are difficult to recall, yet there are others that I find challenging to forget. Such is memory, a creation of the past that blossoms into significance in the distant future. I remember that marks the start of my journey, the origin of the vibrant red hue in my life, and the most fervent element amidst every tempest. That's my name. Raiden Ozenmori. May.
Please clap.
Please clap.
That's my girl.
The golden dream
There we go.
is getting restless. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks.
Why the fuck
and
was
witness
Boothill
many
King Konging?
Wait
and in
for
the
it.
end, you will only see in black and white.
He's got it.
Please believe me that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will appear once more.
Dedo endo shuto!
Let me shoot you.
I knew we should have got her on those rooms.
Full break!
Is ponder its significance. Then return to the waking world.
That's where we all find our answers.
We all actually just fucking fell asleep in front of
Just
Sunday.
passed out on the floor. Yeah.
Yeah. You've just
It's
passed
been like
out.
it's been literally 20 seconds.
Have you broken free from the dream of order?
Time doesn't need to make sense today. I agree.
We've done enough sleeping already. Let's show them a wake-up call.
I ain't too randomly lost on Sundays.
Enemy targets detected.
Much like what will happen to me immediately after we finish this stream.
Let's bounce!
Yeah?
That damage!
Don't worry, it's
How can the weak be righteous?
Just wait till you alt. That's when things are gonna get a little spicy.
So I heard.
free will, or was it
Oh!
fate?
I sure hope I don't die momentarily.
They're really trying to get you. Lausha?
I weep for
Lausha. We're done.
Ult,
Lotcha can only
ult,
heal once
ult.
per. Yeah. Break him and he gets some shield back. Pray.
Eternal
Good news!
the dead return.
Just barely.
Repay. Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin.
Okay.
Let's kick the Pope's ass, huh?
Time for a good old counterattack.
Having not spent any jades on any banners whatsoever, I had to do this with Natasha. Oh boy.
Transiently miserable.
Transiently miserable is probably the correct word, yes.
Oh, whoops.
Nothing major.
But it was
Oh, that's
hilarious
not good.
because I invested so much in Harmony Trailblazers that like, I actually did pretty well.
There we go.
Now focus him, because Super Break is on.
Let's settle this. Break. Receive divinity.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, it's just a scream.
Wake Acheron up. Before you go.
Enemy data
Ah damn, he'll recover Break before Akron gets to take a turn.
Most unfortunate.
Oh, what's her flowers at? I can't see her.
Fuck, it was at 1. I should have used the skill. Oh well.
Yeah, next time save the Trailblazer ult for when he's already
Die.
broken and you want to go in.
It too shall fall.
In all seriousness, with Acheron.
Noisy. If you have any objection, feel free to make your case.
did see one streamer have their Acheron get focused down. That was funny.
Ready for another?
Noisy.
Destined for oblivion.
I'll see you off. Eternal step. Dead return.
The Great Septimus is what they called me in high school.
No, it's not.
Keep up with me. Wake up. Noisy.
That's about the fun time.
Enemy data set net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
You chose the wrong enemy.
I don't know what you said, Zan.
Receive divinity. I repent. Noisy.
He was saying that
Still waters of oblivion.
it's just the show. I'd be surprised if they had the balls to make it Mickey Mouse versus the president.
Eternal
Get ulted.
Dead return. Disorderly noise.
We have the upper hand. Enemy data secure. Net markers
Actually, you have so many skill points. Just start skilling and build the meter for Acheron.
Again. Destined for oblivion.
We'll take the lead.
Actually, should I just ult now? I feel like it'd be a waste at 3% of his health.
It's up to you.
Why not?
I'd say yeah, it's a bit of a waste, but
Whatever,
yeah,
screw it. We're not in danger. It's fine.
Listen up.
It's a 3-turn clock on the ult. It's not the worst.
ready for another?
Disorderly noise.
Alright, here he comes.
Phase 2.
Notes. I solemnly invite you to join the glorious chorus and ascend to the heavens.
Get some.
Waters of oblivion.
Should I have Acheron ult now or in about...
Now.
Now. Now's good.
For the departed.
Now's good.
Yeah, his break bar is full right now. It's gonna take a while before it breaks. You might as well just go for it.
Wake up.
Again.
Wisdom comes.
Commencing support.
This is just raw damage.
Sure is, isn't it?
Yep, it's a Japard shield.
Noise is fading. Receive divinity.
Don't worry. It's just
Enemy
a
data
script.
set net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Eternal sleep is not that dead return.
As you can tell, only having one source of debuffs for Acheron is pretty rough.
Yeah, it is.
Indistinguishable from reality. Can it still be called an illusion?
Oh shit, I just realized you got pillow.
Listen up.
Enemy targets.
Good for you.
Ready for another?
I feel like Van is making fun of the fact that I jumped that scale.
Still waters of oblivion.
With this perfect melody I command.
Oh, I think Trailblazer's dead.
Nah, you're fine.
Just cutscene magic. Oh. It's... Hi, Robin. Are we just gonna have a perpetual
Are you
Robin
ready
buff?
for the fucking best track in the patch?
Paniconi's first, last disharmony.
I'm going to kill you with the power of song and this fucking train. Delete. Click to use Horizon's Echo from afar to attack enemies.
I
Check
think
this
is
shit
my
out.
favorite boss attack. in the
Check
game.
this awesome move.
Disorderly noise. Robin. Is that you?
We just run him over with
He
the
just
star, right?
rammed the Astral Express into his face.
Not the paradise they hoped for.
Point of order. We're talking about running a train. And I think
You are incomprehensible.
Yeah, Zan, it's not
Don't talk
working.
in this room.
Perpetual night of solitude.
I think that's the problem. Is when he's trying to talk, being in the same room as me, it's becoming gone.
Enemy data set net markers activated. Time for a good old counter.
It's for the best.
Nah.
Yeah?
No, I was just planning out how I wanted to do this. Alright. See you in hell.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Time for to see some fucking damage.
Woo!
Next phase, let's go.
Commencing support. Enemy data set
Yeah, you want a skill here?
Time for a good
Oh,
old
okay.
counterattack.
Free will, or was it?
Yeah, I've noticed the super break damage.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? I am not
Just
gonna
poke him. Just poke him.
I'm not gonna use the goddamn. He shielded himself. Fuck.
Okay, just use the train. Just use the train. Just use the train.
Oh, hey, Don Hung.
Yeah, there's like 5 or 6 quotes for this. And you're going through it so fast, I'm not sure you're gonna get them all.
There's one more phase.
Yeah, I just don't remember if they keep saying the lines in the next phase. But then again, I was doing it free to play, really slow, using Natasha.
Noisy. I underestimate. Receive divinity.
Don't worry, it's just a scream.
Sink into the dream. Eternal sleep. The dead return.
Fuck it, break you all.
Noisy.
Is this Hapo and Genshin?
For oblivion.
What kind of fuck are you talking about?
Nothing major. Noise is fading. Wait for good tidings.
Commencing support.
It might be talking about the Black Girl's brother.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
All right, next phase.
Let's go, next phase.
Oh, you're asking if it's like the fucking Scaramouche boss. Not really.
All the work of creation has been completed.
Are you standing up?
The day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality.
Okay.
Your paradise can save more people. Sever my path with your hands.
That's what I'm doing, sir.
That's a good fucking line, by the
Alright,
way.
Every time you break a layer of enemy toughness, you gain a certain collective shield. Break as many layers of enemy toughness as you can to gain collective shield from resist damage from Im Anfang Ur Ditat. Do I use the train now?
Yes, just fire it.
You want to break as many bars as quickly as possible because he is fast.
Insolent.
He will literally take a turn every other action.
Yes.
Well, here goes.
It too shall fall.
If you do not get him down to like 4 by the time he finishes this countdown, you will die.
Enemy targets detected.
I
Good news.
strongly recommend you use the Trailblazers
Skill, yeah.
It does a lot of toughness damage.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah?
Okay, you got to 4 at least, so you won't die from this, but it's gonna fucking hurt. Use the skill.
I think Trailblazer. But... Well, you know what?
Enemy data set net markers
2 bars.
All right, you did as well as I did.
Woohoo! Not even close.
Ooh, clinching a bit.
Now, to be fair, I was like equilibrium level 4, so I was a little bit more stable.
Get the hell out of my sight, Sunday.
We will never choose to run.
Fuck out of here.
Put him on the star.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
You chose the wrong enemy.
No,
Eternal sleep.
Dead.
Enemy targets detected.
Keep up with me.
Free will, or was it from the still waters of a place? I weep for the departed.
I'm sending you to Brazil.
Use the train right after.
Use the train now? I thought you
It's up
used that.
to you. Because he takes a long time before he gets back up, so it depends.
Yeah,
if
the
you
break
use it.
duration
Fuck it.
is very long.
We
You'll
will.
have time to charge it back up.
Oh, that does a decent chunk of damage.
Yep.
Commencing support. Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
I'll take the lead. Listen up.
Destined for oblivion.
Ah, damn. It's a bit off.
Let's play our own. Let the show begin.
Here should be. Let's go.
Advance forward, baby.
Train again.
Whee! Enemy targets detected.
Big train.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Wake up.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Dang, man.
Damn, that break is fucking eternal. This man is never getting up ever again.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I was slow enough that I didn't get enough turns to blast him down, and he got up and
Get bounced, idiot.
And hat to death.
Tell him Joey Drew sent you. There you go.
They called me Odd Job.
Workday without God.
And then it was Monday.
Why does life slumber? Because someday.
This Sparkles was like, the fuck? Oh shit, I was supposed to do something. Oops.
We will wake from our dreams.
Wait, shit, I'm still inside this thing, help!
Still too short.
Brother, the dream is over.
The dream is dead.
Everything you fought for was for nothing. Yeah.
158. A fiery conspiracy erupted in the land of the dreams.
Oh god, is that
It soon
Aventurine?
faded in chaos.
I believe so.
destruction.
Game over, yeah.
Whispers carried the tale of those faithful 48 system hours.
This all happened in 2
The
days.
sun teetered on the precipice
Yep.
of collapse. A paradise stood on the brink of
It's
destruction.
been a long fucking
And
2
the world
days.
was poised to surrender to its new master.
Oh, this is supposed to be Elio?
A body decayed, a pack of vultures gathered, and a brother and
Not sure
sister
about that.
were doomed for eternal separation. And so, an eon succumbed to slumber once more. Some celebrated this fall, while others mourned. among the insignificant witnesses, mere specks in the vast tapestry of the universe. It was said that this time, the Eon met their demise with dignity.
Same VA in the Japanese version, Hiroshima no.
As the cosmos bathed in the radiance of a pure dawn, a tempestuous storm brewed on the horizon. The chant of everything for the Amber Lord grew ever louder. Yet, no matter how one contemplated, time inexorably swings Klapot's colossal hammer in eternal cycles.
I also have doubts about it being Aventurine because it doesn't have that nasally asshole tone to him.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I didn't think Leo had a voice yet.
Forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
Also, I hate my own voice, so having the stream volume up and hearing it is unfortunate.
It sounds fine.
Dude, I'm in the fucking voice chat. I think it's fine.
Brother, do you think the stars will fade away?
Where did that come all of a sudden?
Because the constellation that looks like a bird, the torrent eagles, looks a bit dim lately.
It's the Torment Eagles. Don't worry, it's still there. It's just
They're
it's
still
located in
birds.
Penacony and can only be seen when spring and summer overlap.
Birds,
That's
Ruby.
racist, Quip.
As
Birds.
for the question you asked, I think stars do die, just like people. But do you know, sister? No star actually belongs to the present. The light we see from them is from a long time ago.
Keep this up, Scarlet. I'm gonna invoke a spell of doom.
Even after the stars perish, their light will travel millions of light years, spanning countless years, to illuminate the night sky of another world.
I want to be a bird, says Rita from Narrative.
In our paradise, I believe there will be a star like that, shining with the same light. Its radiance will last forever, and its name will be happiness.
Can we pretend that birds in the night sky are like shooting stars?
No, not just one star. We should have
No.
2 stars. Or maybe even more.
I could really use a wish right now. Wish right now. Wish right now.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
going to
right.
beat you to death.
It's a deal.
It's a deal then. This is our promise, and nothing will sway our ideals.
So that was a fucking lie.
Yeah, you bet.
We did it! We beat Honkai Star Rail! We're never streaming this shit again! Woo!
We're never streaming this game ever again.
Don Hung as Don Hung. Question mark is March 7th. Himiko is Himiko. Joachim Nokian Virtanen as Wilt Yang. Firefly is Firefly Sam. Raiden Boston Mori May as Acheron. Black Swan is Black Swan. Kakabashi is Adventure. We kill Charlie.
I like how this was how a lot of people found out Wilt was finished, and I think that's very funny. Behold the might of Finland.
Rosalina, Jane, Estella, an ex-surveyor aboard the Axel Express, and a young scholar brimming with enthusiasm and curiosity. Hailing from the Zarina Earth system, enlightened by remembrance and dominated by academic cliques, she majored in memoria dynamics to seek out broader academic possibilities. She joined the crew of the Axel Express to build this Dana and launch her research into memoria. Towards the end of the War of Independence, she piloted a shuttle on her own and disappeared into memory zone in search of clues about the Primordial Dreamscape. Her research results
You
informed
don't
the
have to
theoretical.
read it out loud.
I was racing it for fun. I lost.
Die.
Perish.
Mikhail used to be the engineer, the mechanic of the fucking Astral Express. We knew
Yep.
that. But I believe that the guy that was talking to Acheron was one of these people, wasn't
That was
he?
Tiernan.
Yes,
That was
it's
Tiernan.
Tiernan, the second person listed, yeah. The self-annihilator reference was Acheron.
May this journey lead us Squidward.
Yay. Clap.
Wow. Now you've got, like, a day to do Clocky Dreamjoy memoir if you want to.
Pleasure to hear your voice again.
Just do it in the day. How hard could it be?
It's not a very long event. I knocked it out pretty fast.
Are you calling just to poke fun at me?
I'm just impressed.
Unironically, you could do it in a day, but I think you probably want to stop playing after this, right?
And discover the truth of
Probably.
but you also
Okay.
with the help of that Knight of Beauty.
Yeah, it just had some limited time.
Say
Argenti
goodbye
set
to your
Jade
crystals.
set Aventurine free.
Remember the
Yes.
recording
Yes.
from your Trailblaze friend?
Damn it!
This is not the first time Argenti has saved someone from the IPC.
And as for how Argenti managed to get in there, no one knows, and it's never explained.
I mean,
Damn.
I think we're all happier that way.
Being a Knight of Beauty must mean some serious shit.
Yeah, yeah, it sure does. You remember how? Oh yeah, you don't. I won't spoil his quest for you.
Kick me out of the 10 Stonehearts?
Why don't you take a wild guess?
Well, alright. Then I'll guess. He's going to promote me to P46.
Alright. What will you wager?
Are we talking about a real bet here? I don't want to wager anything just to escape your
I find it really
conscience.
funny for the people who
But
didn't do the side quests that got
it's
that
just
chest,
a
that it's just taunting
friendly
button here
event.
in this
I'll put on
cutscene.
the line what I did.
It's
when
very
we first
funny.
met. I'll bet my life, ma'am.
Interesting.
I like to think they very much did that on purpose, just to annoy people.
No one can predict the outcome. I'm on my way to Penacony. Once everyone is settled, we'll return to Pier Point for the final showdown.
I can't wait to kill Jade because she tried to make me pay taxes.
Sounds like I'll be out of the action for a while.
Slavery, that I can forgive, but taxes?
And
Ooh.
Is slavery not its own form of taxation?
Yeah. Leave everything to me and Topaz, child.
I think you got that the other way around.
As soon as the Jade Stone was delivered to the family's compound, we finished up our preparations.
No, I'm gonna stick by what I said.
The seeds
Okay.
planted have taken root. Soon, it'll be time to reap.
Nah, just the trailer for 2.3. I'm gonna probably spend the next couple days very angry at Sparkle.
Let's wrap
We'll
it up
see.
for now. Looks like I've got a visitor here.
Bonko.
Wait, I'm angry at Sparkle.
Oh, so many.
I could be
surprises
always
today.
angrier.
Didn't expect a Galaxy Ranger and wanted criminal to show up here. One who managed to take out 2 IPC members under the noses of our fleet. Do you understand what that means?
Screw? Wubba boo, I just put him to sleep. Don't try to intimidate me with that nonsense. Besides, I've taken down more IPC lackeys than the residual value you squeezed. And I don't mind adding a few more zeros to my wanted poster. I have a question for you. Be honest, or I don't mind putting a bullet into your head.
You and me both, Boot Hill.
Tell me,
Uh,
is Oswaldo Snyder?
You see how fucking long that Ruby text is? Head of Marketing Development Department.
Because they don't expect people to know.
We did it, chat!
It's done. Congratulations.
It's done.
You have joined me in the interlude.
Now I'm going to go die.
For the first time, we have caught up to the plot of Honkai Star Rail. The beginning of the end. What will we use
Just
this
in
money
time
on?
for a new patch in like 2 days.
Unknown to each other, yet united in purpose.
We're
We make
gonna...
the same choices.
We're gonna use this money to level up Himiko to 80.
Time to do quests, side quest,
Will
yeah!
never truly be reached.
Woo! Himiko level 80, baby! Let's go! Woo! And then there's her fucking light cone.
It's only 40, oh no!
Good luck.
It's not like I actively use Himiko currently. I'm working on
It
it.
would be a good idea, because Pure Fiction is pretty fucky.
Yes, that's why I got her to level 80. God. It's just that doing this was the fucking number one priority.
Yeah, I failed the Pure Fiction tutorial. It was not great.
But yeah, I guess next week we will be up to date and doing current content that will spoil people. So
Yes, you should watch so you can get spoiled too.
I will obviously have already done it.
Or will you have?
I guarantee it. The start date on my job moved in another week.
Oh. But do we get drops though?
I don't fucking know, dude. Drops is an Ask Mihoyo thing.
I'll just get an E1S1 Firefly and put off doing the story for 2 weeks. Oh, relatable. Anyway.
That's the spirit.
I'm sending you guys to Dorney. He's going to be playing Megaton Musashi. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys with more of this shit on Saturday. Next Saturday, probably.
Honk.
Bye. Honk!
Bye.
Bye.
I want to go.